Here we go. Just get those wonderful toys.
Are you playing in the bathtub with your little doll?
Action figure!
Consider this. What is the purpose of a toy?
To be played with.
Therefore, to not play with it would be
Illogical. Damn it!
You can do it, Wonder Wheel. I don't want to go through life being a Wonder Wheel murderer.
Would you look at that? A toy show. What do you say we go in there and see what they got? Step right up in here, all about wonderful plastic pieces of marvels. Only here on Collectable Past.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. We got Collectable Past tonight. We got some cool people.
You never know when we're around. We are always lurking. We are the Guinea Pig Collective.
Hey guys, what's going on? Making a brief appearance here. I'm not going to stay for the whole show. I'm not going to step on any toes, but welcome back to Collectable Past. As Vinnie was saying, these guys always put on an amazing show, and I'm oh so blessed to have all these people that hang out with me and be able to share a lot of the things that we really do enjoy, the things that we freaking love, the things that some of them are from our childhood, the things that we'd like to see redone and reimagined in a more modern setting with more articulation and just all the bells and whistles, the kind of stuff that we've really enjoyed collecting over the past, probably, well, I don't know about Vinnie, but for over the past 30, 40 years for me. These things mean a lot to us. And, it's always really, really amazing to have people come on and be able to share their collections. Like last week, we had Loki. Hopefully, at some point, we wind up having more people on. As I'm recovering, hopefully, I will get to 100%. The people out there know exactly what happened and why I was in the hospital. You guys know because you're the ones that I told first because you mean a lot to me. Everybody else, it's not that you don't mean a lot. I just don't really feel like I need to spread that kind of information about what happened to me just yet because I'm not looking for a bunch of boo-oos. That's just the way I am. But guys, we're going to drop into a bunch of more cool toy stuff. And of course, as always, as Vinnie was starting to say, yeah, go ahead, Vinnie. I interrupted you. Go ahead and introduce the panel.
It's all good, brother. We're happy to have you back. And I know he's humble. Yep. He doesn't want to say what really happened. Let's just say it had to do with a burning building, a bunch of orphans. He also saved a bunch of people in a knife fight. Dude, it's crazy the stuff he did, but he's a hero. Right, Tommy?
I do my best.
But guys, yeah, thank you so much for being here. And as I was saying, we got some great people on. You just saw one of the first great people that we've had here, so happy that you are with us for a little bit here tonight. And I know you got some really cool stuff to show off in a bit. So yes, and welcome everybody in the chat, by the way. RR, thank you for popping in here tonight. We got Happy Dinosaur in the house. What's up, fellas? We got Always DTF. Hail, brother. Good seeing you. On panel, we got a special guest today too. We got AI Chris is in the house.
That's right. I'm happy to be here.
See, even robots collect toys. The toys are human. No. Yeah, Chris, thanks for being on today. I know you said you got like a whole amiibo collection and stuff too that you said you wanted to show us.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I have. Maybe I can get some camera stuff going, but
pressure right now. But yeah. Even if you want to get some photos or something, that's fine too.
Hell yeah, yeah. I've got literally every amiibo.
Dude, that's
good lord.
Awesome. I loved a lot of those things too. I had a decent collection of them. The ones from that, what was it, that Marvel Disney game or something? There was a lot of cool looking ones that came out of that.
Oh, yeah.
I showed a little short of that a couple of months ago, but yeah.
You see the Leon S. Kennedy amiibo?
I did not.
Yeah, so today during the Nintendo Direct, they showed off that they're going to be releasing whatever her name is, the female protagonist of Resident Evil Requiem. And then Leon Kennedy. Yeah. Her and Leon are both getting an amiibo because that game's going onto the Switch too.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. Very cool. Yeah. I'm going to have to I can't say what I'm going to do if I got to be able to play that game, but I'm sure at that point there's going to be a lot of rice in the street anyway, right? No, that's for Friday. Folks. That's for Friday. We'll talk Friday. But thank you, brother, and looking forward to checking those out. We're going to have to look up that amiibo for the Resident Evil as well, because that sounds awesome. But of course, we got Shifty in the house, and he is sporting his cartoon version of Cobra Kai.
I was once a man.
Yes, I was once a man. Yes, and Tommy, that intro you did, that was amazing. That was really cool, and I'm glad you're doing better. We got some other people I hope is doing better. Slasher, big shout out to you. Hope you're doing well, and we want you back on the show whenever you can get back on the show. And we need to get the band back together at some point here.
That's right.
But yeah, so let's have a good time tonight and hold it down for our brothers.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, and like I said, we got some pretty cool stuff. I think leading the way because we don't want Tommy staying too long if he's got to rest up. So again, those orphans weren't going to save themselves.
That's great.
You want to let
damn right. You're damn right. I mean, hey, somebody's got to do the dirt work around here, and if it ain't going to be this pig, who the hell's it going to be?
Right? Hey, wait. You son of a... Listen,
Hey.
I'm going to be nice, but you know who's going to hold the fort if we can't? Toward Will.
My quirk is I love pickles. Don't be shy. Push. Oh, I love your dress. Pickles.
Right. We don't want to leave it in Todd's hands. So.
Well, before I go ahead and get started, I want to thank everybody who's been hanging out here. I want to thank all the people that always come by the show and freaking you guys help motivate us every single time. So remember, no matter what you're doing, share the links out there to let everybody know we're going, because it's always the games with YouTube, and they've been playing them forever. I've talked about it since day one, since this show started over 4 years ago. I was talking about the games with YouTube, and now a lot of these bigger YouTubers are finding out those games I was talking about were 100% real. But there we go, right there. We was going to bring that up. Do you need the super chat bumper for that?
Oh, yes, we're going to be pulling that one out. But always DTF, thank you so much, brother, for the 10. Because one thing that I miss the pre-order for that I'm regretting is that who's Doro? I don't know who that is. By Snail Shell. I'm not familiar with that at all. But yeah, dude, yeah. Once you get pictures and stuff, if you get your hands on it, yeah, man, dude, yeah, you could always send me photos. I know you've done it in the past too with the model kits and stuff too. So yeah, always down to see that stuff. Absolutely, man. But yeah, we got the bumper. Hold on, I played it last time too. Here we go. This is for the super chat. Thank you.
This calls for a Sword of Omen special. Thundercats! Because you'll be joining us soon. A band of violence, real or doom. I thank you. Till all are one.
That Optimus one gets me every time.
I love that. I thought that was great. I just picked a random thing where Peter Cullen was actually, doing Optimus Prime's voice, and that wasn't like from the show or nothing like that. That was just Peter Cullen saying, "I thank you for allowing me to be Optimus Prime." Obviously I cut the rest of it out, but that really, really nice. I mean, guy is so grateful for everything that the fans allowed him to do as far as Transformers is concerned, and all the love you can't hate that. You just can't. He says he DM'd you a link to an article about it if you want to check it out. But while you're going ahead and check that out, I want to get started with something real quick because, like I said, I don't want to stay too long. I don't want to push myself. What I recovered from and what everybody knows that I recovered from is not something that you should push. But this is actually a set I wound up picking before I wound up going in the hospital. So I wanted to show this one off real quick. This thing is pretty damn interesting. It wasn't quite as awesome as I was hoping it was going to be, but still, nonetheless, it is pretty cool for what is there. So I'm going to get started. I had to break this one into 2 parts. Here we go.
Guys, what's going on? Here to do a little bit of video. I'm just trying to start to get back into things as I've been out for quite a while now, recovering from what happened to me, what sent me to the hospital, which I eventually will get into that. But what are we taking a look at? 80 years from Mattel. We are looking at Masters of the Universe, the 80-year celebration of Motu. So we got an retro re-release of the original He-Man and Skeletor, of course, both with those power punch actions. I did get this one on a lot on eBay. Actually right before I went into the damn hospital. So this came after I got out. And yeah, man, I didn't have a chance to look at it. So we're going to take a quick look at this right now. Got that popped open. So let's go ahead and we'll open this up and see everything that comes in this. Like, look at that. That is pretty damn sharp. Like they've got artwork on the inside panels right here. Like, that's pretty cool. Same thing with a Skeletor on that side. Removable. And there we go. With our He-Man and Skeletor. Pretty sharp looking. Looks pretty close to the original one. Obviously, they've taken a few liberties. I do have an original one I can get to of He-Man. We do have an original Skeletor in the back as well. Unfortunately, he's not as easily accessible. The one thing I will say it's cool about this one is this plastic is meant to slide right off the cardboard back so you can get to the figure and put it right back on there again if you want. They actually really went all out thinking about that, like some of the collectors. Maybe, hey, I want to take a look at this, but I would like to put it back on the card. That is set up perfectly for that. Let's go ahead. I'm going to open this up and more, see if there's anything else in here. All right, so I did take a look on the inside of the box. There is nothing else in there. Basically, that's what you get. There's the back of the box showing some of the artwork. And, of course, these are the 2 figures that you wound up getting with it. I'm going to slide this cover off, and I'm going to get that original He-Man out and take a quick look side by side.
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe will be back right after these messages.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I can see the... Yeah.
Go ahead.
I can see where they took the liberties. He-Man didn't have painted arms.
Yeah, the bracers and everything. There's also I kind of get into it in the next part because I had to break it into 2 parts. But yeah, there's a little bit of a metallic wash on that paint too. And there was actually a few other things that they changed on the paint, including the armor piece that's on them. Unfortunately, I couldn't dig out the Skeletor because he's in another bin somewhere, and he's actually broken into multiple pieces, like the band had snapped, and apparently the arms had gotten pulled off. It used to belong to my brother. I think even the head was pulled off, but that one's pretty close too. It's a little off.
The slide out card back, that's really nice. The Heart Foundation figures that you have a clip of at the end of the show that I had. They have the slide out stuff like that. So obviously Hasbro and Mattel, when they think about it, when they put the effort that they can do some cool stuff. I think everybody should do that. Hasbro should do that with all their Marvel stuff, like their G.I. Joes and stuff. Anything that's on a card back, have it in plastic to where you can slide it out.
Slide it out,
so
yeah.
Put your figures.
Because they could easily just seal it with tape like they used to do what they do with the regular boxes. So what's the difference? It just makes perfect sense.
That would have saved me so much money as a kid, because remember I was the weirdo that like bought or asked for 2 of them for his birthday. Because I no matter how hard you do, I did all sorts of experiments. I did the hair dryer, I did the the humidifier just to try to get it off of that card, and it always destroyed the card no matter what I did. So I was like, I want to get 2 of them because I like. It's like a little diorama, like that red power explosion.
Well, you know what I wound up doing, Chris, to save a lot of those packages that were like that? What I would actually take is a razor blade to the end of the blister itself. And I would create a flap to open the flap so I could slide the figure out without pulling it off the card itself.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one, like, I can't remember, like, I tried that with one of them, but they had like little black twist ties that like poked through the card. I think it was like Serpentor or somebody had that, or one of them had that, and I was like, "You son of a bitch!" Like, I was like, because I had a pen knife and I I cut the bottom out. It took me like an hour because I was doing it like an archaeologist. I was terrified of ruining the box, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, oh shit, no!"
Fool you. Shit.
Yeah, but that's the best way to do it because you can preserve like the glue to the card.
Yeah, and not only that, it's really good for people. So let's say something happens and you have to sell off part of your collection. This is a really good way to be able to reseal this figure up for resale too.
Yeah.
Because you know what, people love to see shit in the box, man. They don't care if it's been opened or not. What's going on, Gap?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey,
good seeing you.
But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to play part 2 for this. And we'll get down to the end of this one. Here we go.
And now back to He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
There we go with the backs off. So these are actually the back of the cards. Of course, they come with the little comics right there with the nice little artwork that's on them. Pretty cool. 2 different comics you get with these guys. They look like they're reproductions of the original comics, so I have a book with all those mini comics in it, and these look like reproductions of those original comics. So a few color changes, it looks like, in there, a few added things. So here goes my original He-Man. Obviously, the original He-Man was a bit of a pain in the ass to kind of stand. They all were back in the day. But if you look at them, you can definitely see that the skin color is a little bit different. So the old one was a little bit darker than this new one. It was just a little bit darker. You can see there was a little bit of a difference in the way this harness on the front of his chest is. The cross is a little bit bigger on this new one. The face is pretty similar. It ain't much of a change there. They did a pretty good job capturing that. You can see with the bracers on both arms, they actually have them colored now, and they're actually using a little bit more of a metallic paint because the original one was just plain orange. The loincloth thing is roughly about the same. They did change the bottom of the boots as well, so they add like a dark brown in along with the red, just making a little bit of a change to them. Other than that, it looks basically, it's like it's going to roughly be about the same. I'd pop them off there, but I'm just not in the mood right now to actually do that. But, I mean, it's got the power punch action. I've seen that. It comes with the axe. The axe is done a little bit different. The detailing slightly different. The buckler, too, is just slightly changed from the original. Not by much, but just a tiny amount. And the same thing with the sword. The sword has changed just a little bit, but not by much. Not by a horrible amount. So, like with the original one, He-Man sword and Skeletor sword come together, and that's what unlocks Castle Grayskull. And of course, Skeletor also comes with his Havoc staff as well. Yeah, so I believe that it was a Target exclusive. I'm trying to get this old He-Man to stand. You might as well forget that. It's not going to happen. Overall, though, pretty cool set. I wasn't sure if it was worth $50. I'm still kind of questioning it just a little bit. I thought there would have been more included in this, but what is here is pretty cool. I wish they would have gave you something extra, because basically you're looking at 2 figures that are roughly right around the $20 mark, and they were charging over $50 for this set. I get it. 80 years. They're giving you the original versions, or as close to the original versions, I guess, as they can get right now. Cool. Do I think it was worth $50? Absolutely not. That's why I'm happy I get this one aftermarket, and I got it a lot cheaper than what they were selling in Target.
And the Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, what's going on, Iceman?
What's up, buddy? Yeah, on discount, absolutely. Full price.
Well, I kind of like. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be contrarian, but I kind of like the changes they made. Like, I know it's not 100% faithful, but like when Tommy, when you were showing the back of the power sword and it had those little, like, I don't know if you were, when you were a kid, did you ever find it difficult to keep the power sword like together because it was that stupid little fin? And like one sword was always bent funny, so it like peeled away from the.
It would do that. It would do that. But even back then, I knew if you applied a little heat, you can warp the sword back the way it should be, and it held together better. So. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I actually glued mine together.
You're not the only one, buddy.
Yeah, $50 is a bit steep. I think if they would have put these in the store for $40, they would have seen them sell a lot faster. Before they had to start discounting them off.
They definitely would have flown. Because I'm with Chris. I like the changes, and I like that they're a flat the matte paint job instead of the shiny.
Yeah, the gloss skin looked weird.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, once again, I'm not griping too much about the paint colors. Like I said, it's still a pretty decent set for what it is. It's an 80-year anniversary for Mattel, so you think that they would go a little bit more closer to the original design, considering they already made changes like this when they did the Origin line. You already gave us these changes in the Origin line. If you're going to give us like an old retro-looking He-Man figure with the original look and everything, why not just give it the original look with the paint and everything? That's to me, that would have made more sense. Because like I said, we already got the added colors in the Origin line.
Exactly.
Well, I'm glad they didn't like you remember the big to-do about them getting rid of the Maltese cross on his harness? And they replaced it with the H. Like, I'm really glad they went back to the Maltese cross.
Yeah,
it's like they're not quite 100%, but it's really it's one of those things where it's like what is it, the Mandela effect, where like like for those of us that weren't really super into the toys and we saw those, we'd be like, oh yeah, that's a 1-to-1 like replication, But to those of us that knew, like. You really paid attention. We're like, we can see all the differences.
Yeah, it's wild, man.
It's a great set, though.
Oh,
it's decent. It's still a decent set, and there's a lot of cool artwork on the box. Yeah, Gap After Dark. Oh, what do you mean 40 would go faster? Would have been 15. I have spoken. Yeah, right.
You're not wrong.
You know what? Here's the thing, though. I mean, for what Mattel did in that set, once again, I think at $40 it would have been a lot better price. But at the same token, if you look at what other companies like Playmates was doing with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where they did the more articulated version of the Turtles, 6 figures in one package, $50. $50 for 6 figures. That is a far cry from 50 for 2 from Mattel. I'm just saying.
Yep.
And those have a bunch of articulation. Granted, were some of them a little bit sloppy and loose? Yes, absolutely. Some didn't have as good of articulation as they probably should have as well. Yeah, but they still had a lot more articulation in the originals, and they had a ton of freaking weapons and everything like that. And there were 6 figures, and it was $50. It's 2 figures with limited articulation. And everything coming close to the original one, but you're charging $50. It was just, to me, it was just way overpriced. And I think they had something here that they really could have sold to the fans if they would have priced it a little bit better. I really feel like, Mattel just completely missed out. They missed the mark on that one. They did not understand their target audience.
Yeah. It's a shame. Yeah, like you said, that's why they sat for a minute, because I didn't even know you were looking for them until you told me, and when you did, I went back to the store because I saw them just a couple of times. But yeah, I guess when they went on sale, everyone started snatching them up because they went pretty quick after that.
Yeah, I got one more thing. I'm gonna play one other thing right now, Vinny, and then I'm gonna step out. But for everybody, there was a lot of things that I wound up I had picked up right before I went to the hospital, and a slew of shit came when I came walking in the house. There was a slew of boxes waiting for me, and there was some really cool shit. The last thing I'm going to save for you to play at the end of the show, Vin, that coming soon. It's going to be the very last thing in the list, and then of course the other things I told you about, with the up and coming from Hasbro at the top, the overlays. But I have a toy spotlight, and I wanted to hit this one for you. And then this is one of those figures that I never actually had as part of my Transformers collection. So when I was able to pick it up at a really good price, and the damn thing still works and everything, I was like, yeah, okay, this was a good deal. So let's go ahead and get into a toy spotlight. It's been a hot minute, and I'm hoping to, as I'm on the mend here, that I'm going to be able to come back and do a lot more. Even then, I think I'm going to limit myself at first, and I'm going to take it slow and easy, and I'm not going to rush this. But this one didn't take a whole lot of time to prepare, and I just thought this was a really cool piece to show off, because I don't remember how many people remember this line from the Transformers.
Guys, we are back with a spotlight. It's been a hot minute, and here we are again doing one. There were two sets of bots that came out in 1988 as part of that later series of Transformers. There was the Trigger bots, and then there were the Trigger cons, such as Ruckus right here. Something that we picked up recently. We didn't have one of these, but we were able to pick it up. So these guys had the feature where it had a little button, and yeah, see if we can get that to work. There we go. And it would kind of roll back. It doesn't really work in his vehicle form, but it does work a lot better in his robot form, which we're going to get into in a moment. So, Ruckus, function, combat, assault. I take a licking and keep on kicking. A rolling bucket of bolts, always looks like he has just lost a demolition derby. Willing to take big risks on the battlefield because he's in such a state of disrepair. A deadly, devastating warrior, adept at ramming his enemies and then running them over. Nail-studded tires can tread over anything. Also able to emit viscous oil slicks that send his enemies into a tailspin. If we go ahead and hit the button now, kind of see how it rolls up and around. Armed with heavy-duty rocket launchers that fire mercury-tipped explosives. Guys, this is the TriggerCon Ruckus, part of that 1988 series of bots. There was only 3 of them that were released. It was Ruckus, it was Crankcase, and it was Windsweeper for the Decepticons. And of course, there were 3 Trigger bots for the Autobot side. Guys, do you remember the TriggerCons? Do you remember Ruckus? This was your toy spotlight.
I think we all know about them damn dirty Autobots.
That's a score. Yeah, I got a really good deal on that. And what's going on, Tina Bojan? What's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, I got that one for a really good steal. It was maybe about $15.
Nice. I think I had him when I was a kid. I can't remember entirely.
No, I missed out on that line. That was 88. Yeah, I was into Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, dude, I had so many of those Ghostbuster figures, too.
Well, I mean, I have a few things from 88, like, or was that 87? Like the Spark bots and shit like that, and the Fire Cons.
Oh,
yeah. We have a few of those sitting around, too. But, yeah, we never had any of those particular ones. And I know there was a few of them that were released, like it was Override, was released in one of the newer lines of Transformers, and I was like, "Who is that? That character name sounds so familiar." And I had to go back through my book and look at the old freaking G1 lines, and found it was a freaking Triggerbot.
Hell yeah,
man, dude! Yeah, that's some cool stuff. Yeah, they tried a whole bunch of different stuff, man. That's what I kind of done.
You remember the rock? What was it? No, Stondar and Rockon were the He-Man.
The He-Man ones.
Yeah.
But you're talking about the Rock Lords from GoBots.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like, all I could think of is that Tom Hanks scene where like it turns into a skyscraper.
Oh yeah.
Well, they GoBots were on the outs at that point, because GoBots actually beat, and I've talked about this numerous times. So GoBots beat Transformers to the toy shelves by almost a full year. It was almost a full year they beat them to the toy shelves, and they were doing great. They were selling out toys left and right. Unfortunately, what happened between Tonka and Bandai was there was never any real partnership. So basically, Bandai just licensed the toys to Tonka so they could sell them as, GoBots and give them names. They never partnered up. That was the one thing that Takara and Hasbro did differently. They actually partnered up, and then Takara took all their two lines, the Diaclone and the Microchange, and they turned them both into one line, and they became Transformers to follow along with what Hasbro was doing to make it a unified line across freaking international waters, which was a very smart thing because it actually propelled both of their lines forward a lot easier than if they were two separate, separate lines without any kind of backstory. And the dumb thing, what GoBots did is they didn't, even though they beat them to the toy shelves by a year, they didn't come out with a cartoon until after Transformers came out with their cartoon. Then they decided, we better put out a cartoon. By then, it was already too late. Transformers had already started surpassing them. Then it was like they're coming out with the 86 movie, and then like GoBots, like, here goes the Hail Mary. We're going to come out with Rock Lords. And they had Savalas. They like got all these big names to be part of it, but it was terrible. Like, you're trying to capitalize on the pet rock craze of the 80s. Like, this is going to be the new big thing. Transforming rocks. Like, I want a rock to play with that turns into a robot. That's what I've always wanted. I could hide it in the yard with the other rocks. Like, get the hell out of here.
Gets hit with a lawnmower.
Right. I remember mentioning that to my mom. She's like, "Oh, we got a bunch of rocks in the backyard. You can just paint them." I'm like, okay. We painted a couple of rocks.
Yeah. But the trigger cons and the
trigger bots.
Yeah, the trigger bot. Like, I kind of missed out on those, but I remember like, wasn't there ones that like you pull them back and they flip and they're like it's like a jet?
So you had two different ones. So you had the original ones that actually came from Takara, which were the jump starters in the Transformers line. So you had Top Spin and Twin Twist. So one was mostly blue with a white chest, and the other one was mostly white with a blue chest. Basically, these were both holdovers from Diaclone, which most people didn't even realize. They thought that was something Hasbro came up with. No, this was something that was actually in the Diaclone line. It was part of their, their cheaper end of Diaclone figures that they had. They were different colors, though. So when Transformers had released it a few years back with like Legacy United, they did one of the jump starters, but they did him in his original Diaclone color. So it was like red and blue. And a lot of people just didn't quite get it. Like, okay, why is he that color? Because that's what he was in Diaclone. And this year, I think it was either 2025 or it's coming up this year. They're releasing the other one, or they just already released the other one, which was Top Spin. And they got him in his Diaclone colors, and they got him with another version of Spinister, the guy who was the Decepticon helicopter, but he was a target master. So he came with two little target master gun guys. Cool. They just released the other one in the Diaclone colors. So it was weird, though. They didn't release them in their jump starter colors with Hasbro. Now, on the Decepticon side, it was like a year or two later, they did the Battle Chargers with Run Amok and Runabout, which was a black car, a black sedan, and a white sedan. Believe it or not, the cars looked almost the same, but they were slightly different. Everybody thinks they were the exact same car. They weren't. But they were pretty cheesy too. You pulled them back and they rolled up and transformed. Then you had to put their gun on their shoulder. They had zero articulation, where at least the jump starters had movable arms.
Yeah.
The battle chargers didn't at all.
I missed out on that like the modern day one that was out a couple of months ago of Run Amok, the white one.
Oh yeah, well it's a reissue from the Earthrise line, and I have both of them, and man, they were amazingly done. They did an amazing job on them. It's the same thing what they did with Flywheels, which was the tank and jet. Yeah. So they did him. I think they called them. What did they call them? Skytread or something like that, because they lost the name Flywheels for some reason. But when they did him, he was another one that was done amazingly well. And Run Amok and Runabout also amazing, 10 times better than the original toys.
Probably a rapper's name now.
Soldier Boy.
Well, I mean, they've lost those names to other toy companies. Like they had lost Shockwave and Soundwave for a little while to other toy companies because for whatever reason they didn't put out any toys with their names on it. And I remember it was a few years there that they could not put any Shockwave out because some other toy company had owned it.
Wow. That sucks.
But that's all I have for now. Like I said, you got the other things the coming soon with all the overlays, and there's some really cool things. They're talking more G1, like they're doing it right. At the end of the show, check this out. I left some really cool pictures with Vinnie. It's only that the top 4 are terrible. The bottom 3 are pretty damn amazing, especially the last one. And nice. There's something in the coming soon. You don't see it fully. It's in a box, but there's something in there that I picked up. It's I'll just give you the lowdown. It is a missing Link figure, and I got 3 of them. And holy shit, those things are well worth those overcharged prices that Takara's hitting for it. Nice. They're worth it. Every penny is worth it. But I got it for a deal. But guys, I hope that you have a fun rest of the stream. All the people hanging out in the chat, I will be in the chat on my phone, resting and take it easy. But thank you so much, man, and I look forward to coming back and doing this more with you guys. By all means, man, have a blast, and I'll catch you guys later.
Awesome.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah, man. Right, rest up, brother.
Absolutely.
Later.
There you go. He saved all those angels, man. I'm just saying. But always ETF, man. Yeah, he sent it over to me. The figure he was looking for the pre-order thing. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this stuff, but apparently this was like a fan-made design that they turned into a figure, or they put into this game as well. So this is that Doro the goddess. I didn't know what it was. Are you familiar with it, Chris?
Goddess of Victory, Nikkei.
Yeah. Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it, but I mean, it comes with a lot of parts too, interchangeable face, hands, and all that stuff. Like, there's a lot going on there.
Wow.
But and that's the thing that sucks though. A lot of pre-orders, like I missed out on a few things in the past as well because it's like I didn't know, or the time frame was so damn short.
Yeah.
But really interesting stuff. So there you go. If you know, you know. I guess I didn't. But that is cool. I like when they do that, when they add all the extras and things. A lot of companies like it's very expressive. Whatever the character is itself. So look at all the poses you can do. And that's one thing I love about some of those companies like SH Figure Arts. They do that all the time too. They'll give you those extra accessories and things to really do something different and really have like the posability that's there. So very, very cool to see, man. I hope you get your hands on it. I know you said you missed out, but if you end up getting it, just let us know. But pretty cool. We got some other stuff as well. I guess I'll kick it off with I got a Marvel Legends here. I got my hands on. This guy wasn't easy to get because there's like a big display. I don't know if you're familiar with this, Chris, but there's a big Hasbro and Mattel display that they started putting into Walmarts, and it's weird how they did it because it's not every Walmart. It's supposed to be, and it's like in these select regions and stuff like that. I found one store that had like that kind of display, But when they finally put it all together, the figures I was looking for, like they weren't there. Like they already sold out or whatever happened. Yeah. So, but I did end up finding this for retail around the holidays. So I didn't get a chance to do a review until recently. So I'll show you because I thought it did look really cool. And you're going to see another. I have a movie version of this character as well that I got for free. I don't remember how I got him. I don't know who, if someone sent them to me. I do not for the life of me because I never got. In fact, me and Tommy laughed at the movie version. He goes, dude, this thing's so bad. He goes, Vinnie, did you see this? I laughed at it too, but you'll see I used the parts on it as well. So here we go. Here is Sandman from the Retro Wave. And I always loved this character. And they had one that's like a Build-A-Wave from years ago. I dug him out of one of my bins, so you'll see him during this as well. So here we go.
Vinnie Art, formerly designer McFarlane Toys. Today I'm going to be reviewing the re-release of Marvel's Sandman. This is from the retro carded Spider-Man wave. And I will be comparing this to a couple of other Sandman figures I have. So yeah, let's break into this one. I think it'll be a fun little review. Let's check it out.
Overall, he is a really nice Sandman figure. Yeah, it's dated. It's still pretty cool. I like it. I think you could have used, butterfly joints, the pinless stuff, all that. If you're going to release a figure, update it. His head's a little big and a little blocky. If you're looking for a Sandman figure, yeah, this re-release is still pretty damn badass. So, of course, we got the big, medium, and small versions. This is the Build-A-Wave version. It was okay for when it came out. If you wanted a bigger looking Sandman, it's all right, but he definitely had his problems and his limitations. But if you wanted something that has more human proportions, this one was practically perfect. Yeah, I did swap out his hand so you could see what that looks like. This one I got for free. Although the good thing is you could take his head and put it on that body. So I'll give you that look as well. So here is what he looks like. And that's actually pretty good. Here's his regular fist that he comes with. So yeah, if you wanted to swap these out, you could. And these feel a little more secure. There's no hinge on these, so it just goes straight on, and you really got to kind of force it to make sure it's on there. These, at least you still have some hinge up and down. It's the thing you could do. So there you go. It actually looks pretty well. If you want a Thomas Hayden Church version, you could definitely make that. Yeah, so you could kind of get.
I was pretty happy with how that turned out. Just swapping the head because it's a little bit smaller. I think it fits the body in a better way. So
he looks more super heroic. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you to whoever did some. I honestly I don't remember. Usually I'm really good with that stuff. For the life of me, I could not remember. It's when the movie came out. So maybe someone sent it to me or my buddy. Me and my buddy here. I can't remember.
A version. That's a lot better than this stupid naked body version.
Yeah, what is that?
I mean, so his
in the movie, I don't know. They didn't want to pay him, I guess, all the way. I don't know what the hell, but he still did the voice in the motion capture. So why didn't you just have him? I guess he didn't want to work out, or I don't know, because it was so many years later. But it's like just you could throw, like, even if they had like a little muscle kind of suit underneath, like the striped sweater, like no one was going to be able to tell the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, so he was like naked throughout that movie. Like he was just in sand form, which was
it was just some breeze. Yeah, I thought that was weird.
Yeah, that's the only thing that bugged me. But otherwise, I still had fun with that movie.
They look good for what they are, but I think they could have been done better. You can't hinge them. You can't really move them. You could turn them, but again, they will get loose, and that's not good. This head is garbage. I even carved some of it out, and it still doesn't sit properly. Another big screw up that they did. The feature still works if you want to do that. Spidey punching him in the head. And if you wanted to swap the sand parts, you could, but they are miscolored. But just so you know, still a really cool piece. And there's a lot I could still get out of it. Some part swaps. I could probably go 8.5 because it does have some limitations. Hit like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching.
Yeah. So even with the limitations, I think swapping out the parts like that, yeah, that's how I have a display right now, and he looks fantastic, and kind of like that. So not too bad, It's something you could definitely do, and yeah, he's one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. So like, I wanted a decent version of him, and yeah, the body's still pretty good. I think they use that same body for Hydro Man as well, and they made some changes here and there. Which is funny. You got the sand and you got the water. You mix them together. You get cement or something, right? But there you go. There's my review on him. I hope you guys dug it.
I hate sand. It's rough. Coarse.
It gets into everything.
Everywhere.
Yeah. It's not like you. You're soft.
Oh boy.
That was the line that my sister that stuck out to my sister when we watched that awful film in the theater. And she says that as we're walking out. She's like, "It's not like you. You're soft."
Oh, shit. That's hilarious. Yeah, Tommy, you're right. Hasbro always has a knack for almost getting it right.
Yeah, almost.
Right?
Almost.
Yeah.
If you're re-releasing a figure, update it. Right? I don't think it's very difficult. They're only worth, $10.5 billion. Why give the fans what they want?
I thought, well, you'll see. I got an unboxing later, and it's a really cool package. And then there's two gripes that's keeping away from perfect.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hasbro always does something.
They always do, man. Yeah, you get prepped up whatever you want. I can show another thing in the meantime, but yeah, always ETF, man. Yeah, I think that's why he didn't appear. I think that's what it was. Maybe too because he aged up pretty. I think in a pretty big way from when he played the character. So like, yeah, we'll just do it all CGI. Because I know in the end of the movie when you do see him, they cure all the villains or whatever in the end. I think he's inside the head of the Statue of Liberty or something. They use stock footage or footage from the third movie, and they cleaned it up.
Wow.
Yeah, I noticed.
You got to really be aging badly when they do that,
right? I think the guy was an alcoholic. I don't know 100%, but
he aged like a fine milk.
Right? We haven't seen him on camera in forever, so maybe.
Shit.
Now I'm curious. Damn it.
Yeah. What happened to Thomas Hayden Church?
2025. Let's see.
Age like a suburban housewife.
I wouldn't say that bad. Hold on a sec. I'll pull up a photo. I mean, it's noticeable, but here, hold on a sec. Just blow up more. I think they could have done a little bit of the de-aging shit with them.
Wait, wasn't this
bad.
around? No.
So what? I don't understand why they didn't just. I don't know.
Was No Way Home? Was that shot around the COVID stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably what it was. That's why it was just his voice? Is because he was literally phoning it in?
Probably. That's probably a safe bet. Yeah, he was way thinner now too. Oh, that's a shame. Oh wait, that's right. He was in Twisted Metal.
Oh yeah,
that's right. Yeah. He was the douchey cop. He looked older. He did look older during that. I will say that for sure.
Well, Willem Dafoe is slowly turning into a leather handbag, so he was able to make an appearance in that film.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But no, he was fantastic in that movie though. He totally. If it wasn't for him, I don't think that movie could have landed the way it did, to be quite honest.
Drove Peter to kill.
Hold on. Look at what's his name? Doc Ock. They used the de-aging technology on him during that.
Yeah, Alfred Molina. Yeah. So. Yeah. He was great in that. Dude, all the villains were great in that except for Jamie Foxx, because I never watched that movie. I couldn't judge.
Because his character sucked to begin with. Like he played him like Jim Carrey in that Batman movie or something.
Yeah, like the Riddler. Yeah, it was. I didn't like. It's a shame because Andrew Garfield, from what I saw, did a really good cocky Spider-Man, but I didn't watch like I saw like some of the first one, and I never bothered to go to the second one.
Gotcha.
It's a mixed bag.
Yeah,
it may have the best suit of all time.
Yeah, I think his Spider-Man was really good. That's why I think he shined in that. What was it? No Way Home, or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah.
The one with all three of them. He shined because of that, because he finally got to play him like properly, and we actually gave a shit about the character. Because when he played Peter, your heart broke for him when he talked about the loss of Gwen Stacy and all that. But then his Spider-Man was like so on the money with the jokes, the movement, his proportions, because he's got like the thinner frame, but yet he still had some muscle on him, so like it worked.
Yeah, he called Tobey Maguire a youth pastor.
That was funny. Their banter was great. I still like Tobey as Spidey as well. I thought the two of them did great.
Wait a minute.
Really did.
Where did that webbing come from?
That was good shit.
Oh.
Okay. I got a couple things queued up. You want me to show yours first, Shifty?
Yeah, well, this is the first of two things here, but go ahead, pull it up for me.
Cool.
I didn't get too much this week. The toy hunts were kind of not so good, so I picked up Cartman at Ross for $5, and then this shark, he's not very tall at all. If you've seen the Todd's Mods line. I was going to actually pre-order King Shark when he was announced, because I thought he was double that size. If he was double that size, I would have bought the shit out of him. And he sat there at GameStop since like early last summer, and I finally picked him up because I had a $5 off coupon, and it was down to $12 anyway on sale or whatever. And I finally picked him up for $6. But that's because of this ice storm. They've had no restock, so they have really no figures. They did get some new DC figures in. They got both new Flashes. I almost got the Flash, one of the new Flashes. But hey, even for the size, it's not very big. That King Shark is pretty cool. But let me paste this in here. This is a quick little. This is a link to a playlist of 6 videos. I animated these suckers, so I got some amazing results.
Hold on a sec.
Make sure you start with the first one. There's 6 of them.
It'll just autoplay, right?
Yeah, it should.
Okay. All right, we'll do that. But yeah, I almost got him as well. Yeah, if he goes on the clearance thing, because dude, this week, 70% off if you're a card member. And I picked up 2 things. One figure I picked up, 71 cents.
Wait. What? Yeah. I was out there yesterday. Or the day before, and I didn't get no 70% off anything. It's just
from the
clearance items, right?
Yeah, clearance.
Okay, this wasn't a clearance item. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there were 2 figures I picked up. One I got it for the 70% off, and then I had the $5 coupon, so it went down to 71 cents. Something similar happened when I got that Star Wars statue, and I paid under $1 as well. And I'm looking online, the thing's going for $50 at minimum. I'm like,
whoa.
Yeah, the Cal Kestis. Yeah, the Cal Kestis one. I think I showed them a while back.
If I knew that, I would have actually looked at the clearance.
Yeah, it's worth taking a look every now and then. Yeah.
All we have is pops on clearance at mine, so.
Gotcha. And I did get some shitty AEW figure because it had soft goods, and I wanted to use the soft goods on another character. So I paid like I think $2.20, something like that. So
see, we don't even have AEW figures in mine.
Oh no shit.
Nope.
Well, we used to. But all right, hold on. Let me stop sharing that for a sec. Share this thing. Is it this one? Yeah, should be this one. All right. But yeah, I almost got this guy too. Yeah, if he goes on sale, I will. yeah.
Oh, no! Oh shit! This tenderizes me.
Holy shit, that was great.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah. Well, I have some better ones, but we can't show those.
The Elvira was made me laugh so hard.
Yeah, I got a whole collection of those. I haven't shown anybody.
Is that was that Grok that did that?
Yeah, Grok. Grok is the best, man.
How many were you able to do, by the way? How many goes did they do?
Dude, you can do like 50 a day.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
For free.
Okay.
All right. They'll eventually kick you out.
Yeah.
Okay. The price of RAM increasing was well worth it.
Oh, for sure. You know, everyone losing power across the United States. Hey, we got to
see Eric Cartman.
Beat up Eric Cartman, yeah.
And then he just like he beat the shit out of him. And then he's like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna eat him.
Holy shit.
Well, that's what he does. He eats people. Hey, pull this up for me real quick. I might buy a Barbie. I might buy a $75 Barbie.
Oh shit.
Okay, 1 sec. $75.
Anatomically correct
Yeah.
Barbie?
Oh, hold
Kinda.
on. I know why. Close. Hold on a second. Try to get the thing to open.
Does it have nipple rings?
Pop-ups.
It probably does.
This person.
It
This person. I'd say yes. The answer is yes. Rhea Ripley, the Barbie doll.
Wait, seriously, Mattel has made a Rhea Ripley doll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. That's hilarious.
$75.
That
it comes
ain't
with
bad.
extra hands.
Yeah.
She's 11 inches. I'll give her 11
Yeah.
inches. Never mind. We're in a toy
Tattoos,
show.
everything.
Yeah. Maybe in my 20s, but oh god.
Yeah, I actually.
Dude, that's pretty good.
I might pull the trigger on that. That's
so
pretty nice.
she's got the stand. She's got the belt.
Yeah.
She's
Wow.
got 2 sets of hands. 3 sets of hands, including the one she's got on her.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
I don't see that's technically I know it's technically a Barbie doll because it's Mattel and it's a woman, but that's like a legit look at all the points of articulation on that. That's like a wrestling action figure.
Yeah, and soft goods and everything.
I'm curious
here's the thing,
how they did the ankles, because that looks like it's all fused. I don't see
I'm wondering if the leather jacket would disintegrate after 12 years.
Yeah, the paint will definitely chip off.
Yeah, you got to find out what kind of material they use, because if it's that fake shit, which I'm pretty sure it is, that will flake.
Man,
but yeah, not bad.
That looks great,
good
though.
too.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed too with the tattoos, because she's got a shit ton of them.
Yep.
I mean, they even did the ones that are underneath the fishnets. If this stupid thing will scroll properly.
Yeah.
And some of them are not really family-friendly tattoos. So.
Oh, really? I haven't really
some
looked
demonic
at
shit.
They're
pretty demonic. A lot of her stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Yeah, I wish she
don't
wouldn't
worry,
have tattooed her legs up. I mean, it's her body, but
Yeah, I'll have to take Buddy Matthews' word for it. He's probably the only one that's seen everything on that and Rhea Ripley's doctors
that and her tattoo artist.
Yeah. I wonder if she has one tattoo artist that did all of them, or if it was kind of a different one per city or whatever.
Oh, I know she has said that. Yeah, depending on which cities that they've gone to, she's gotten different ones. But I think the bigger ones, the ones that are more important to her, it's definitely go back to the same tattoo artist.
Wow.
The little ones, the ones on her hands, or something that's kind of, not that substantial. Yeah, yeah, she'll do it in different places from what I heard.
Paige, when she was on Total Divas, there was a whole episode where she wanted to get a tattoo, but she was afraid because back then you kind of had to get permission if you wanted like a huge tattoo, and that's when she was contemplating getting the one below her boobs, and she decided against it. But that episode, she went to a tattoo shop in my hometown because they were they did like Raw or SmackDown that week in my hometown, which was rare. And she went to a local tattoo shop, and she actually talked with the guy, and she's like, I want to get it below the boobs and stuff. She decided against it though, but I thought that was pretty cool that it was here that she was trying to actually get one.
That is cool. Nice. Yeah. It's more pleasure. Oh shit.
Yeah, I think the Fisk versus Rhea Ripley match wouldn't last very long. I think it would be a pretty sad state of affairs.
Right?
Goth muscle mommy thoroughly destroyed obese Asian man.
What's this? Shifty is the one on the barbecue section. Oh, okay.
Shifty, is that your new rubber ducky for your bathtub fun time?
Yeah, they're not dolls.
That's great.
Rubber
Holy
duck.
shit.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm not gonna bring it into the bathtub because the tattoos will probably get rubbed off.
Something's getting rubbed off.
Yeah, right. Jeez. Let's get back to the figures. Shifty. Oh, sorry. What was that?
Nothing. I was just going to bring up Sheryl Crow, but that's okay.
Oh, dude.
Why did this doll only come with one square sheet?
We'll leave that for Friday. That's a rumble conversation.
I got something for later. I got that. I got an unboxing, kind of.
I actually, I'm going to share something you were asking me to show off. So you got the King Shark for $6. I found this thing for $6 at
What are you sharing? I dropped.
Yeah. What's that?
I dropped. I don't know what you're sharing.
Oh, no, I'm about to share it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here it goes.
Here we go. Yeah. No, I'm letting you know. It was at the store Dee Dee's Discount.
Oh,
I've never heard of this place before, and it kind of came up. I saw one of the guys doing a toy hunt, and I'm like, "What the hell is Dee Dee's?" And I looked it up to see if I had one in my neighborhood, and there was one that's like past one of the comic shops I go to. So I'm like, "Oh, let me check it out." I wish I knew about this store during the holiday season because Ross had all those crazy sales. This place was fully stocked too. When I went in there, it's like a fat kid raided a candy store. like supermarket sweep. Yeah, like supermarket sweep. See what you can fill in your cart. Because all of the toilet were like empty, and you just find a couple of things here and there. But I did find this. I thought it was pretty cool. So for $6, you got King Shark. I got this piece for $6.
Oh wow!
A Diablo 4 McFarlane figure. So yeah, she's a Hydra. Yeah, Hydra lightning sorceress. So you play that.
Really designer McFarlane Toys and comic book creator. Today, I want to give you a quick look at this Diablo piece. She's a Hydra lightning sorceress. So I don't know anything about Diablo. I've never played it, but I did pick this thing up for $6 at a store called Dee Dee's Discounts. I heard about it a little bit after the big holiday sales at Ross and everything. And apparently it's a store that's very similar to Ross. So I did find this figure there. I found, one of the stores near me, and I wanted to take a quick look, and this is what I found. So for $6, that ain't bad at all. And there's some extra hidden weapons or something in there. So we got some really cool artwork on the back. Yes, the box was all damaged to hell, but again, for $6, not too bad. But yeah, I really do like that artwork. That's pretty nice. So whenever I kind of can figure out where to make some room, I will take her out and display her. But for now, she's staying in the box.
Oh, so you haven't opened her?
Things, but
no, not yet. No,
dude.
Yeah, I was showing it off. I mean, it looked pretty damn cool.
When you do, make sure make sure you check the bottom of the box, because there's a silver pouch that has a mystery, like a shield or weapon in there.
Yep. Yeah, I cut myself off because I filmed it in two different goes. But yeah, when I showed, was it the side of the box?
Damage to hell, but again, for sure, I found one of the stores near me, and
over here. Yeah, so yeah, there's photos of what might be, I guess, in the mystery.
There's some extra.
So yeah, these are like the extras, I think, or I don't know if it's all of them or just two of them or whatever it is, but apparently, yeah, they do come with some hidden extras, like Shifty was saying, like in a silver pouch.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, overall, pretty cool, man. I really like the sculpt on this. I've seen them when they were in games. Yeah, in GameStop, I think they were going for like $40 or something.
Oh shit!
Like, about 30,
yeah.
about 33,
something like that. But yeah, with tax and everything, yeah, they're up there. But I'm like, she looked good, but I'm like, I'm not gonna spend that.
Oh,
so when I saw her over at that store, I was like, oh, $6. You're coming home with me.
Yeah, they made Warcraft figure statues, and they made Diablo. They're all fantastic looking.
Yeah,
especially if you get them cheap.
Yeah, Tommy was saying it too. Yeah, he found some pretty cool stuff too. But yeah, I didn't know I had one of those stores near me. So yeah, I went to their website and I found like the locator or whatever, and and I found one. So not bad.
How is Didi staying in business? Because like generally when you buy things brick and mortar, it's more expensive because you're like supporting the shop.
Right.
But like if you're pulling down $6 on like a $30 figure like that, that's like that's worse. That's like Aldi's level.
It's the overstock stuff. So they didn't sell in those other stores, so they end up giving them like to the discount stores for like a smaller price.
Yeah.
It's all discount shit. But the thing is, some of them, like some figures aren't even out a full year, and we're seeing them in the discount aisle. So it's like, oh, sweet. That's why I found the Chitara, the crossover with Motu. I found it for like $10. And those things were going for like 24.
And I got the Skeletor Mumra for 15. And that had only been out for like like 6 months or so.
And that's a deluxe figure too. So again, great deal on that.
But not only that, but Todd, he has a partnership with Ross where he actually puts stuff in there. I haven't seen a lot of his stuff, but he made some special blister carded figures of older figures, and then the new Superman movie figure, and he put in there because let's face it, Ross is primarily targeted to lower income families.
Yeah.
So he wants to get them in there and try to sell them for a lower price. Problem is, he didn't stock enough in there because I hardly ever saw them. I don't think I've ever saw any of those lower price figures, and I definitely didn't see those statues that I got one of those statues, but he had some really nice $50 statues that they were selling for $10, and I never got my hands on the ones I wanted.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen the No, I saw one statue there. Correction, I did see one statue there. I saw the discounted. He had Superman. The one from the newest movie, he had a Jim Lee one, but the cape was plastic and like wrapped around him, which was really stupid. And a Batman figure.
Wait, was that the one that I wanted? The one where he's standing on like that bird like statue?
No, that's the statue. No, I'm talking about the discounted figure. They're like in a smaller package, like in a blister card.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I saw those. The statue, I forgot which one it was. It was one of his crappier ones.
I did see they had it was really nice, but I had no connection to the character. It was the Blue Beetle statue from the film. It looked really cool, but I had no connection to it, so I didn't buy it. And it was only $10.
Yeah, he was like in a Spider-Man pose or something, right? Like he kind of like crouched, jumping. Yeah, that looked kind of decent, but I never saw the movie either. Chaos.
He also had.
What's up?
He also had a Sub-Zero statue I saw one time, but it was a Sub-Zero without the mask, and I'm like, I don't, I want the mask.
Oh, the John Turk one.
Yeah.
Wait. You saw the statue one at Ross?
Yep. Yeah, from McFarlane. This was like last year, real early in the year.
Oh damn! Yeah, I would have definitely gotten that for $10 because it looked badass. You could switch out the arm. Dude, that sucks.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I don't even think I was on the show at this point, but
yeah, dude, I agree, man. Yeah, fuck Target and Walmart. Yeah, we need more stuff that's going to be more discounted because, like, again, with all the price increases, like a lot of people, they're not buying anymore. I'm telling you that right now because this shit is too expensive. And then with all the other scumbags of the scalpers, they're still again raiding these stores. They get anything that's decent, and right away they run online and they mark them up for triple, quadruple what the hell they're going for. It really sucks ass, If 500 increase.
Yeah, I'm out there all the time. I don't see anything.
Yep. But I do like that Ross is still stocking some stuff from time to time. They're not doing it as often as they did during the holidays, but I think still like once a month they're still putting some new things out there. So it's worth taking a look for discounted.
I just wish that somebody could get a hold of the higher ups at Ross and show them the amount of people making toy hunt videos, and their main store is Ross, because the guy that popped in a couple of times here recently, Roughshod, he's got his own toy hunt channel and does some stuff. He hits up like 6 Rosses in one video. That's how big of a deal Ross is. He'll do like a toy hunt on Sunday, and he'll go to 6 Ross. He's got 6 Rosses in his area, which is nuts. I only got one in mine. But I mean, if we could just get a hold of the higher ups and say, hey, you know how many people is going crazy over your store and your toy selection? Like, you need to like make a bigger deal out of it, because people are really into the Ross right now.
Wow, yeah, that is something else, man. What's up, Gen X Lizard? How we doing, buddy?
Hey.
Hope you're doing well, man. Hope your knee's feeling better too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, crazy stuff out there. Be careful, everybody. Still, with all the snowstorms and everything else. This weather's still crazy. Christ. Yeah.
I was stuck in the house for a week. Ice in at the top of the hill.
Dude, I was stuck in my house because the last time I went driving, a freaking building blew up.
Jeez, yeah, I know. I was gonna say, yeah, you got to tell that story tomorrow for sure. Holy hell!
That'll teach me to go drive, like leave my house.
It sounds like a story with my uncle in the in this.
Yeah. It's like a Hollywood freaking movie going on.
The stuff in the 70s and the 80s. Yeah, unbelievable. But yeah, and all his ETF. He said he saw a pic of some asshole with a truck bed full of Pokemon cards. It was said that he went to 36 different games.
Oh,
shit!
Dude. They need to do limit like 1 per customer, or 3 per. Like, that's ridiculous.
Absolutely.
I've ruined my algorithm on Instagram because I started watching Pokemon scalpers and people that like rip open the packs real fast to see if they get any drops and stuff. Man, I don't even like Pokemon, but now I'm addicted to seeing people like act crazy over this stuff. And some of them cards are worth thousands and thousands of dollars. It's nuts.
Have you ever seen Meat Canyon's animation of the guys like camping out at Walmart or Target or whatever to get those Pokemons? Oh my god, dude! I'll send you that video. It's freaking hilarious.
You said they'd be fully stocked by 9 a.m. It's now 12:30. This is ridiculous.
Oh, I seen them in person, dude. I remember one night. I had to run to the store for my folks, and I went, "Oh, let me pass by Target." I went in there. I'm like, what the fuck is this line for? I thought I said one register open. I look over. I'm like, they're not even by the register. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I see this one kid just stocking the cards, and they had like a rope tie off, and people literally they had like the fold up chairs that they were sitting on while they were waiting. And I'm like, what the fuck? I went up to the guy. I went, excuse me 1 second. I said, what the hell is this for? This line for? And he holds up the card like in disgust. I went, this is for Pokemon? He went, yeah. I went, holy I said, good luck, buddy. He's like, thanks, man.
Yeah, there was one Saturday when I wanted to hit up GameStop to see, what they had. I was at the mall, and we went to the parking lot, and there was a line of people. And we drove around the building. The line kept going. It wrapped all the way around the building. And I was like, what's going on? So I kind of slide in, and I was like, what's going on? They said Pokemon. And the line was like, the whole store was full. And they were like, they had to have somebody at the door to let more people in. And they had to count how many people was in the store because it was a fire hazard. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get anything today. I mean, that's crazy how much, and people were buying, like, every person was spending at least $200 on stuff. Every person. I don't know what they were selling at the time, but man, people go nuts over these things.
Dude, it's insane. What's up, Ancient One? Good seeing you.
Hey.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, remember to hit like and subscribe. Absolutely. Help us out as much as you could. It's a good thing. But since we've been talking about discounts, I got another discount I wanted to show you. I found this one recently as well. Shifty, I know you have this one. There was one in the store, and it's kind of the same deal. I guess they put it with the other figures that weren't selling in this line, and I got it for I think it was $6 and change, either $6 or $7. And I said I wanted to get them because I remembered them from the video game as a kid. So I picked up Rue.
Nice.
Oh, they had it. Where'd
they
you
had
get
them, yeah. So I found one. I was like, sweet. Yeah, that was one of the Walmarts I go to. The other one I normally go to, they never have anything new, never. So I barely look in on that side of the aisle. So I went to a different store and I saw, like, the regular guy from Streets of Rage, and who's the one they always have the Metroid one, the Samus. They always have that. They're always just sitting there. So
that Samus sucks. It sucks. It sucks so bad. Like, I was going to get it, and try to paint it up, because how do you release a freaking Samus figure and not paint it metallic colors? It's just a basic orange. It's ugly.
Yeah. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, let me play this for you guys.
Formerly designer McFarlane Toys and comic book creator. Today, I want to show you a quick review on Rue from Streets of Rage. I believe it was like an unlockable character in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Or the third one, I think. I could be wrong, but if you know, just leave a comment. I found him at Walmart on sale. He was like around $7. So I'm going to open this guy up and give you guys a fun little review. I thought it looked pretty cool. So here is Rue out of the box, and I think he looks really good. The sculpt is nice.
He looks great.
Again, I don't have any of these other figures from the line, but pretty nice stuff here. Decent articulation in him. Even has kind of a little bit of butterfly joints with the ball joints. Double hinge.
Remember, this thing only cost $10 when it was released.
Decent.
No shit.
Like abdomen crunch. Legs don't go straight. Obviously, he's a kangaroo, so it's kind of bent. He does have articulation by the feet. The tail has a bit of a hinge and a little bit of articulation back here as well. So all in all, pretty nice.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Let me see. These are kind of tight, but you could get them kind of in a little bit as well. He does come with this little effect piece, which is funny because it kind of looks like a Tekken one, and we know Tekken also had a kangaroo, not just
Roger.
Rage.
Yep, Roger.
So,
that was it.
On there, it goes on either hand. Speaking of Tekken, here is how he stacks up with a couple of other fighting figures. So not too bad here. That's all right. I know the Tekken one, he was way bigger, but it still works, I think. And if you want to have with Street Fighter, Cammy, I think that works well.
Nice.
They're pretty good stuff here. Again, I got him for around $7 and change, I think. So he was on discount. I don't know if I would pay full price for him, but I think full price was only like $14.99, I believe.
But yeah, if you want to check Walmart, that's where I got this guy. I do like the little chain that they have, the broken chain.
Yeah, that's
in
part
the
of the
game.
boss
I
fight.
believe like
Yeah, because it wasn't. They
it was-
basically
it-
tortured these animals.
Yeah. What it was is you had two things attacking you during that boss fight, and it was the Roo on the end of the chain. And most players beat the shit out of the Roo because he was the one that was hurting you. But if you ignored him and went after the boss who was holding the chain, and you basically defeated the boss without killing Roo, then Roo becomes an unlockable player.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so that was the third one, right?
Yep.
I want to say yeah. God, it's been like 30 years.
Yeah.
I was up late one Saturday night, and I was looking at. I always check the clearance toys, and they had that for $1.75, and I have Walmart Plus for the Paramount subscription, and I ordered that for Slasher, and I paid for it. I paid $1.96 shipped for that figure, and I sent it to Slasher. Yeah, so yeah, you can get them cheap if you can find them. Sometimes. If you see the Were Dragon, get that sucker immediately. The Were Dragon is amazing. It's amazing.
Man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If I ever see him, that's when I did. I was very curious about it too. I saw photos of him. I thought he looked beautiful.
So they have the werewolf and the dragon.
Street of Rage 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The werewolf. Oh, sorry.
Check your Walmarts. The Were Dragons and Axel in some places are like getting clearanced out for like $1.50. So if you know that any Walmart that has like an overstock, I think mine at the mall has the werewolf, so I need to go over there.
I need to get that from RoboCop. I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got two of these, and I need to get some of them paint pens that you were showing off on that one video, and I want to change the color of the tights and the boxing gloves. That way I'll have where they can fight each other, and they'll have different outfits.
Mirror match.
It's the Sharpie ones. I'll show it. I'll show it in a second too. But those Sharpie ones, they're really good, and they have more colors now too. They have a pack of like 20. And they have them like pastel type colors, and they have like the true colors. They're putting more of them out. I'm going to tell you, the acrylic paint is really good. I really like them. I tried them on a couple of figures, and I even use them on a couple of art pieces. Yeah, nice. I'm really impressed with those Sharpie acrylic paint markers. They're pretty badass. So I think I got a couple seconds left here.
They were like little mini bosses or something, the kangaroos, and I think once you clear it you can unlock them. I don't remember which Streets of Rage it was in.
We found that it was 3
that they were in them. So there you go. Hope you guys liked the review. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching.
There you go. And yes, I'll pull up the other one because oh man, the fuck up that Hasbro did pissed me off so much.
Oh no.
That I found again the Jean Grey, the X Factor one. I found her at Target for. I thought it was going to be like $12. When I brought her to the register, she came up to be like eight and change. So
wow,
they were really discounting the shit out of that figure from like $25.99 down to like $8. Yeah. So here, let me show you. Again, it's all about the deals, folks. It's all about the deals.
They're probably going to do that for Mystique because mine has just a ton of Mystiques just sitting around.
Oh, if they do, for $8, I'll definitely get another one because I have a couple of plans. I want to customize that one to make it more accurate to the comics.
I kind of do too because, like I said, if you swap out the arm for like a different character's arm and like a different character's head, you could like then paint half the body to where it looks like she's transforming. That would look cool.
Yeah, dude, yeah, that'd be badass. Yeah, I probably I got a couple.
Oh wow!
But this was a really great figure, by the way. If you guys haven't gotten it, or if your Target still has it on discount, I do highly recommend this one. I did a full review of her because she has the more modern articulation that they put in there: butterfly joints, diaphragm cut, hinge.
Also curves.
Yes. Yeah. The musculature too on the body, it's more accurate to comic book proportions rather than a lot of their other female figures that look very kind of stick figure like. They did a nice job, but they made a crucial error. They did not paint her boots on her. It's even on the artwork in the package where you could see that the boots are painted. So I got the Sharpie markers and I painted it.
Art, formerly designer McFarlane Toys. And I wanted to show you something pretty cool, quick little easy custom. So if you guys know, Jean Grey, the X Factor version, had no paint on her legs. They forgot to paint her yellow boots. But I did this pretty quickly, pretty easily with the new acrylic Sharpie paint markers. And they hold pretty well. The only thing is if you get in there, you could see once you paint the hinge itself, it will scrape off. That's the only downside. But otherwise, not too bad. I just kind of could be a little bit cleaner. I think the right one came out a lot better. I just eyeballed it. I didn't rough it or nothing.
That's an easy fix.
Yeah, if you are curious.
Yeah.
You just soak them, hot water, pop them loose, sand them down, and then color them up. And then if you sand it, it'll keep it from rubbing.
Oh, okay.
Well, couldn't you spray like a clear coat on it too? That way, like it'll chafe off the clear coat before it chafes off the paint.
Yeah, but that'll make it tighter. It'll make it tighter.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, if you sand it, yeah, you're gonna have to get it tighter anyway, right? So if you do both processes, that can probably work.
Maybe.
But, yeah, I gotta find a good kind of sealant. I gotta do some research on that. I mean, I know there's a bunch of toy people who do that stuff.
Yeah, I had some like back in the day, the Raul Partha clear coat, because you remember the Thundercat toys? Like Lion-O was like the most poorly designed figure in the series because he had his claw shield, but like his half his forearm up to his hand, to the end of his hand, was painted that lighter shade of like whatever, like a lighter pale yellowish almost. And when you put the claw shield on, it instantly like nicked off pieces of the paint.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So I had to clear coat it, and it seemed to have worked. But yeah, I don't know. Like you said, Shifty, it does make it like a snugger fit though.
Yeah, but again, if we end up sanding the joint, you know, instead of being loose, and you put that on, it could all work. But yeah, not bad. And for anyone who is curious, I'll show you what the markers look like.
Just to know which paint markers it is this set.
Oh wow!
So yeah, a friend told me about an artist friend. I saw her working with them on Instagram. I said, wait, which markers are those? She goes, oh, they're brand new. I think you're gonna love them. So I went, oh, who sells them? Is it Michael's or something? She goes, no, Walmart. I'm like, oh, sold. Right to the store, and I picked these things up. I'm like, dude, these were incredible. Nice. Like I said, I've touched up figures with it. I've used it on some art pieces. So yeah, these are pretty nice, and they dry quick. So
the pastel colors, they have a blue that would be good for Law and Order or Law's vest. He used to have a turquoise vest, and they changed it to blue.
Yes.
Okay.
Last time I was in there, I saw a couple of different shades. Definitely. Check next time you go to Walmart. Take a look by the pens and markers in that section. Yeah, I think you might find what you're looking for. So nice. Not too bad.
So if you are looking for them, I picked these up at Walmart. So not bad. I think it was around $10.
And I believe too, like they do have, so they'll have this one with like this color set, and they do have one that instead of the really big one, because it's like a 12-pack, you could get one that's like it's about the same as this, either 5 or 6 of them that are in there. That I do think they have some pastel. I don't know how close it is to the one you're looking for, but this one's around $10. I think the other ones are $20. So that's the other thing you got to kind of what all the money you're saving with those figures anyway on the discounted ones.
They also have some real, I don't know the quality of them, but they have some acrylic markers over at Ross, I've seen some packs over there. I don't know what brand they are, but
was it King Art? I have a couple of those too. Yeah, I found like it was like a skin color set basically.
Yep.
Like flesh tones.
Yep.
I used one of those for the Wonder Woman that I did, and it matched perfectly.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Looks good. Yep. That one worked really well. So that's not too bad.
Nice.
And yeah, I think that was only around $12, and it was like what is it, 10 markers? No, 12. The 12 markers.
Oh, okay.
So not too bad. $1 a piece. So pretty good.
I've tried on a couple of other characters too. Mostly like the black I used to paint over a lot of things that I didn't like anymore on other figures, but not too bad. So if you are looking for a pretty easy and quick way of doing it, and it holds pretty well, like I said, it's just by the joint where we have, that's where we have the issue. But if you are going to be just like kind of like putting it in a fixed pose and then leaving her there, I mean, you can get in there and just paint it and you should be all right. But again, once you start moving it, that's when it scrapes. So get her in the pose you want and then paint that little hinge as well. But that's, yeah, just a quick tip. I'm sure there's better people out there and more professional ones. But the paint is actually pretty damn close, I think, to the yellow that they used on top of the green. So there you go. Hope you guys like this. Hope it's informative for you. If you think so, please remember to hit like and subscribe. More coming at you soon, including more information on my new comic book, the second issue to City of Venus, Dead City. That's coming out soon. Should be launching it in February. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you again for watching.
Yeah, folks. And oh my God, yeah. The book looks fantastic, by the way. All the lettering, everything's done. I'm just doing some little extras to add to the back and some of the things I'm kind of kicking around. But yeah, I'm going to start building up the campaign.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are going to be very happy with this one. Yep. Yeah, when I redid I polished up the intro to the book, and I think it's fantastic. I was just telling the guys, I got a celebrity voice that did the intro. So when you see the trailer, I got to see how I'm going to put all this together. If I can't use it for the main trailer, I might do it by itself and do something else with it. But yeah, I think it'll look really cool.
Hell yeah.
More info on that soon, guys. So yeah, keep your nose down in the grindstone, and it'll.
Yeah, I get that Jean Grey, and I just threw it in a pile of figures, and I never really looked at it when it arrived here, and I didn't realize how thick she was.
Oh yeah. Although her legs aren't as thick. They're not as thick as Psylocke. Psylocke, man, they did such a beautiful job on that one.
Giggity.
Yeah,
I missed everything you said.
Holy crap!
I missed everything you said.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did I cut out or you cut out?
I cut out.
Yeah. Well, you both cut out actually.
Oh shit. Well, I was saying Psylocke is a super thick figure. If you thought Jean Grey had thick legs,
well,
that's
I'm never going to see that Psylocke in real life, so I'll just have to dream about her.
Yeah, Olivia Munn.
Yeah. Ancient One. We've been doing these streams forever together, man. It's been like 4 years or 5 years now. Yeah, it's always been. In the beginning, it was 1 week it was on my channel, 1 week it was on his channel, and then we decided to just simulcast basically. But yeah, so there you go. Yeah, because right now we're literally streaming on both my channel and his channel. If you were unaware of that, so yeah, remember to hit like and subscribe on both channels, folks. It's a beautiful thing. I dropped the link out there. We're at 97 signups now, by the way. So 3 away from 100. So jump on that if you haven't yet. Again, you get an exclusive print with your order if you do sign up before we launch. That's how that works. And yeah, it's going to be a great thing. Absolutely. Hashtag thick. That's right. Tommy is recovering. Yeah, Tommy was on in the beginning of the stream. If you haven't seen it, you can go back and take a look. yeah, he popped on for a little bit. He showed off some cool stuff. But yeah, there you go, folks. Giving you the old heads up on that. Next this one out. Let's see if we got anything else here. Shifty, anything else you wanna showcase or Chris?
Yes.
Did you take photos of your amiibos or?
No, I'll have to do that next time. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
Let me take a check here.
Yeah, you can play this on 1.5 speed.
1.5? Okay.
1.5.
It'd be nice if this thing doesn't autoplay every damn time I open it. There we go. There we go.
Video today is halfway unboxing of a G.I. Joe I just picked up, and you're asking yourself, well, what is a halfway unboxing? I'll show you. There's issues with this. So I got the Mutt and Junkyard 2-pack because I recently got the Law and Order from Target for clearance. I think $1.5 if you want to get that set. I got this set. It was on sale for $35 on Amazon. I snatched it up as a $10 savings, and they're kind of hard to find now. They're an older 2-pack from a few years back. Really cool. They look really nice, but there is some issues once I started removing them from the package. And yeah, let's get right into that. I'm kind of flabbergasted after Hasbro's decision on this. Usually the accessories with these things, Marvel Legends, the Joes I have bought before, and Star Wars Black Series. Usually the accessories they'll just be secured in place with a piece of tape if they're smaller, right? Or they'll just be they'll just pop right into the plastic like these extra hands. There's nothing to really hold them in place except a tight fit in the plastic tray. But usually they'll come with a piece of tape securing them from falling out. Whoever designed this package, and I don't know if there's other Joe sets that do this, they cut notches in the plastic tray for the barrel and for the butt of the gun. Of course, the nightstick is the same way. And yeah, that seems like a huge issue because if you try to pry this out of the plastic, it's going to bend, it's going to warp, it's going to possibly break, especially if a kid's trying to get it loose and they're in a hurry. It seems like the only safe way to do that is to get a blade of some sort and slice it out to get it out safely. And I'm not going to take a chance right now doing that because I don't know. I may have to resell this at some point before I actually get to display it. So that gun is going to stay right in there. That is a really incredibly it's stupid. It's just a stupid.
I agree, man. It's retarded when they do that.
I think this is a trash program. Yeah. Well, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I mean, especially if somebody's not paying attention, they try to pry it loose and they snap the barrel right off that gun. That's dumb. That is extremely dumb. So those guns will remain there until I decide to display this figure. Also, this isn't a problem on their part, but I really need to get me a heat gun and have it on hand when I do these things because these legs are super tight. They're super tight. I don't even want to take a chance of bending the knees because I think something's going to happen. And you don't want to break your figure as soon as you get out the package. But he looks fantastic though. Just a really good representation, yet updated of his original character design Mutt here. Of course, he has a wider band set of goggles that you can put on his helmet, and he has a narrow band that you can fit on his face, of course, with the mask right there. But he looks super nice. And I'm glad that they stuck to the color scheme a little bit better than Law and Order. I have issues with that figure. His blue vest is updated in a different shade, and I don't care for that too much. Keep it fairly accurate to how we remembered him, Hasbro, and that'll work. But he looks super nice, and he's got a pretty cool face sculpt there. Usually, I have an issue with some of these classified figures. They have like just a generic face, which is it sucks because a lot of the old classic GI Joes they really took the time and effort to make most of the figures look different facially. And you name off a figure from the old Toyland, and I can picture the face like Law and Order. Like I said, Law has a John Cena face on his figure, and he didn't look like that on the old one, but Mutt here looks pretty cool. But hey, what we bought this set for, right? It wasn't for Law. I mean, it wasn't for Mutt. It was for Junkyard, and this is the standard head that he comes with. It's pretty cool, but I prefer the extra head, which is the Triumph the Insult Comedy Dog head. I need to get a little cigar to have him dangling out his mouth. But I can't get over how well articulated this damn dog is, because let's just go ahead and say toward his animal accessories, they're terrible. I think it's Ace the Batmutt that comes with the Silver Age Batman, at no articulation at all in that one. No articulation in the collector's Superman and Crypto 2-pack for Crypto, but you have tons of articulation. A joint here, a joint there, a swivel, and a joint right there. The joint. It's fantastic. There's a joint in the neck, a joint right there. You can, no, you can't move the head up and down. Well, you can. Yeah, I mean, really well articulated dog here. Nice, good stuff. I do have an issue though. I think I get two left-handed paws, because this one is turned to the side and I can't. Yeah, he's turned to the side, and I don't know if there's a rocker on here. I don't think there is. It might just be stiff, but it seems like there's something going on. I don't know if it's warped or if I have two left paws, because it won't sit flat when I pose it. See, it's sticking up just a bit. So I think I've got and there's a lot of instances of toy manufacturers that'll for some reason screw up and put like two left hands or two right hands. I think I've got two left paws on this one. That sucks if that's the case. But
for me to poop on,
right? Lord, it's worth too much. But yeah, it is noticeable if I pose it from that side. I'll just have to pose it from this side.
Don't bend the knees.
It's not going to sit flat. But this is a very cool set. I'm glad I got it for the price I did. I just need to hurry up and finish collecting up some of my other lines like Street Fighter and stuff, so I can finally dive right in on the GI Joes. I think my next GI Joe is going to be the red Bazooka, and I got to get Alpine to go with Bazooka, and then I got to track down Shipwreck and just go from there. But yeah, Mutt and Junkyard, definitely worth purchase, even if you get two left paws like I did and whatever. Just be careful about getting those guns out and those accessories, because what the F, Hasbro or Trash Bro, I don't know. That's a dumb decision. Like I said,
I do like that he comes to with a bunch of different hands as well, so you can get like signs to the dog. You could have one that holds onto the harness. I think like they did give you a good array of accessories and stuff. But yeah, stupid mistakes like that, putting the guns in, because I got this set when it first came out as well, and dude, it was a colossal pain in the ass to get those weapons out. It pissed me off so much. But and I do believe that there is like a rocker in the paws. The thing is, you heat it up, because you have very fragile. Because they're smaller joints, like female figures. If they're stuck, you never want to force it. Heat them up first. But that's good.
Some little kid will be ripping through that package trying to get his stuff out, and he'll snap that gun, snap the barrel right off of it. But other than that, great set. Where's the stop button? Here. And one more thing right there in the chat.
What's that? Sec. Oh, you got the idea that I did it. Hold on. I did like with the Cyborg Superman. That was great. Oh shit,
man, dude! You imagine if we had this as a kid, like rock and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, like we have
so much trouble.
Yeah.
That too.
well, no, I mean, I'm just thinking from the animation of the toys.
Mm-hmm.
You could have like He-Man tell Skeletor to get effed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, why do you say that?
What do you?
Can't show it.
No.
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
Right? Oh man. Oh, it's great.
We'll have to show him Elvira at the show.
Yeah, we'll show it after for sure. Good stuff. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can show. Maybe we'll just wait for next week. Yeah, I think I'll wait for next week on that. Oh, I can show you a custom thing I did too. Another one. Yeah, I'll pull this one up, and then we'll show off some of the stuff that Tommy. We could talk about some of that Tommy had left. Sweet. So some of those discounted those AEW figures. Yeah, I ended up putting a few of these together and just showing you what I did with some of like the soft goods and things like that. So here, I'll show this one off.
You're lucky to still be able to find them. I don't see them anywhere, and if I do, it's Jade Cargill.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see them often anymore. The GameStop one, they've had that one forever because it was an exclusive to their store. It's one of the Street Fighter ones, and I would have never gotten them if it wasn't for like $2 and change.
Nick or Matt Jackson.
Yeah, one of those guys. Yeah, hold on, I'll show you. It's in here.
Hey guys, Vinnie art here, formerly designer McFarlane and a comic book creator. I want to show you a couple of fun little custom type things you could do. I got this AEW, I think CM Punk figure from Ross during the holidays, and I thought it'd be pretty cool to put it on some Marvel Legends, and this actually works really well. Kind of did my own little custom work here too. I didn't like the white feet on the Spider Venom, so I painted them black and kind of reshaped around the knuckles so that they're rounded off instead of those weird points that they were. And yeah, I think that looks pretty damn sick. So that's one really cool one, I thought. So again, for like $3, whatever it is, yeah, you'll get some extra cool there. And I wanted to show you this one as well. This piece I actually got from the one of the Young Bucks, the AEW figures. This was the GameStop exclusive, whatever. It's been sitting in the store forever, and it was over 70% off. So I got it for like $2 and I don't know, 20 cents or something. So this actually works pretty well. The only problem is the back. I don't like that. I gotta see. I thought that actually looked pretty cool. So there you go. There's another thing you could do if you want to do it. Obviously, if you have Ken, even better. You'll probably get even more mobility out of the character. So pretty sick. We hold the phone. We got one more bonus figure. We got She-Hulk.
Oh.
And yeah, it was the Acclaim. I don't know.
Oh, no.
I don't really watch that crap anymore, but yeah, I thought the clothes, the soft good stuff, actually looked pretty nice, and I kind of like the Bret Hart colors, the black, white, and pink, and I thought it worked really well with She-Hulk. So there you go. There is a bonus figure for you guys to dig, or again take a gander at. She's up with the rest of them.
Marvel versus Capcom,
right?
And yes, all these soft goods, basically, I got them literally for like, what was it, around $2 each, $2 or $3 each, or less. So not too bad, and it gives a little something extra, I think, on the old toy shelf. So remember to hit like and subscribe. More really cool stuff coming at you soon. More fun figures and customs.
Yeah, I thought that worked. That looked pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta heat it up or something. I can get that Young Bucks shit off the back.
Yeah, you're lucky the Acclaimed figure didn't have some. Yeah, you're just lucky. It didn't say some of the things that they say, because
what they had different versions or something.
No, that's the Rainbow Tag Team.
Yeah, the gay guys.
Yeah. Those cupcakes.
Yep.
Yeah, you're lucky the jersey. You're lucky the jersey didn't say like "Scissor Me, Daddy" or something like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten it.
Daddy asked. Daddy asked for you.
I think it works for She-Hulk. It looks awesome on her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I forgot. It had the headphones too, or the ear. What do you call it?
Wait, it did?
Yeah. I got to show that. I forgot to put that on.
I don't think I saw that one. I saw Mr. Ass and the other guy, and
Mr. Ass.
Daddy Ass.
Mr. Ass. Daddy Ass, Mr. Ass. Billy Gunn, you know.
I know, like
not okay.
Like what the hell, man? Like they're not beating that. They're not beating the. I can see my sister just folding her arms in that sneer of disapproval. Wrestling's not gay, huh?
Billy Gunn. He changed his last name from Gunn to Ass. Billy Ass, Mr. Ass.
Oh my God. They're ridiculous. Oh my God.
I'm an ass man.
My friend sent me a video. Apparently they were chanting something too. I had a friend in the wrestling. He makes a wrestling comic book. I think he was there, and they said he started the chant, and I'm like, that's something you're gonna be proud of. That's fucking retarded. But anyway, a political statement essentially. I'm like, wow.
Yes.
I'm glad I don't watch this shit anymore.
Yeah,
yes.
They just pushed. They did everything they could to push out the normies.
Hey, I was chanting the same thing after being stuck at the top of a hill for a week.
Yeah. You got a little bit of that for that.
You get some melt for that.
That would be a lot of melt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear you. There you go, folks. Let me. Tommy's got some pretty cool things that he left here for us to take a look at. I guess we could play this. I mean, even though it's Tommy's. I mean, Shifty, do you have like upcoming toys that you want that we're gonna be talking about or no?
I kind of blew my load with that Rhea Ripley.
Okay, no worries. Well, we'll play it anyway.
Here you can look, browse, peek, touch, feel, taste, smell, do anything you want, take all the time you want. Nobody's going to pressure anybody around here.
Wow! That's a low price!
I'm sorry, did you say something about a low price?
Wow! That's a low price! I know!
I'll make that deal. How about you bitch? You make that deal?
I'd make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
I'd buy that for $1.
Shoot. At that price, Burnett can scream all he wants.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Come on, what's going on? The whole order's been prepaid. Sold.
Could have played that before I started showing some of the figures I got on sale.
Don Johnson and Tom.
But yeah, we do have. Oh yeah, those are great. I just want to play this up because it was so good. Tommy he's always bringing the heat with these segments. But this was actually pretty damn cool. We got a couple of new figures coming out, and So here are some of the Transformers, the ones that are, I guess, the new wave of stuff that's going to be hitting. This is Nexus Prime. Not bad looking, I think, for what it is. I know Tommy's way bigger on a lot of the Transformers lore and everything. I know he's not happy with this version of the character. I think if they changed the head and the name on this next one, on this one, it shouldn't have been Cliff Jumper. I think if you change the head, it would have still been a pretty cool figure, but that's not Cliff Jumper. Sorry, I don't know what version.
Yeah, he was like a red bumblebee.
Yeah,
it looks like a Chicago bull or something.
Well, it's got like the horns on, like the Texas.
Yeah, it looks like a Camaro in southern Texas.
Yeah, usually they're white, right? And then they got the horns, but
the IROC.
Which I got a feeling they're probably going to repurpose this figure. It's Hasbro. Let's be honest, they're going to reuse the mold and make it another character. But I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's not Cliff Jumper. It's just not.
No.
Yeah, he's another one. Smoke Screen. Tommy and I, we were not crazy about this one, but again, I think this is something. These are those figures that they're putting out that they're just gonna reuse the mold, make them either an evil, like a Decepticon character later down the road, and with a new head and a new paint job. We've seen it a million times. There's that one car looks like a lunchbox, like a Zion or something, and they're in every store. you'll see like 5 or 6 different versions of the damn thing. You know, since they put the original mold out. But yeah. Again,
Whoa.
Not familiar with this thing at all.
What the hell is that?
That looks nice. I don't even know what that is, but it looks nice.
No.
Shifty wants it.
No, was it for part of the Beast Wars or something? Because it looks like
it says Age of the Primes on it. But yeah, not familiar.
I have no idea what that is. That's
interesting.
Is it a frog?
No, it looks like a cockroach or like some type of like moth or something.
I don't know. It's one of the things that when they tell us that the aliens exist, that's what they're going to come down and look like.
Yeah, like a trilobite,
right? yeah. He's one of the gears. They repurposed him into one of the other characters, but that's not
like a midget.
Yeah. He's got the bigger. Yeah. What was that on wrestlers? John Silver there.
Yeah, Hungy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hungy, if he was transformed.
Dude's like yoked out of his gourd, but he's like 2 inches tall.
Right.
He suffers from dullism.
Right.
No, actually, he's pretty proportionate. He's not like what was it, the Juice guy there, Rock Hard Juice Robinson, who looks like he's got dullism.
Oh, that's a creepy looking guy. Yeah, it's wild, man. But yeah, some of these aren't too bad though. I mean, I could see like a lot of the good work they have in there, but yeah, he was another character too back in the day. So cool that they're releasing some of these other versions and stuff.
Oh, I had that one.
Yeah, he looked pretty sweet.
Yeah, I had the OG one though.
Yeah,
man, that one looks a lot cooler.
They're pretty nice. I mean, like I said, man, the new articulation that they're putting into these things and the new engineering.
What is that thing there? What is
looks like a mask.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
I think it's a part of a builder. I wonder if it's like maybe. That one came with the head and another one comes with like an arm or something.
I don't know. It's possible. But I forgot to ask Tommy. It was a little bit right before we jumped on. He was telling me about some of them. But pretty damn cool though. Always ETF. He goes, I'm almost done reading the first of the Transformers compendiums. Just been reading during work downtime. Pretty good. Was not expecting to come across the word. Yeah. Again, we're doing a toy stream, so we're not going to talk about that. But yeah. So wait, this is the original series or the newer stuff? I don't know where they're at. Because no Skybound, they have the rights now, and I know that they're releasing compendiums. They did it with G.I. Joe. I was very tempted to get the G.I. Joe ones. It's huge. The compendium they have for that is freaking massive. But yeah, it's all the original stories. So if I find it like super cheap, I would. But not too bad. Executives back at Hasbro go complete feral as the news breaks. There's a lot of crazy shit going on, though, folks. Oh my god, dude! I'm ready. Tomorrow we're gonna cover a bunch of that. I'm not gonna say his name. A bunch of the guy with the island and the files, the 3 million files. We're gonna be hitting all that on tomorrow. So get ready for it. But back to the figures. Yeah, here the
Grimlock.
Yeah, this is the missing link ones. So yeah, holy hell, these things are pretty damn cool. We're gonna play a video as we go out. Before we go out, that Tommy, one of the ones that Tommy left. That pretty damn epic stuff. But I like what they did. So it's like the original figures. He said it's the same exact size as the original ones too, except these are super articulated. So very, very cool to see what they did here. And again, the accuracy that they nailed to the OG stuff, like that is.
Look at the little guy on the back.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Oh.
Look at that. So you're gonna get a lot out of this one too. And again, original designs, man. The paint job they have on them, like pretty damn epic. And from what I understand too, these have die cast on them. So.
Oh wow.
Pretty damn epic. That's some good stuff right there.
Yeah. I remember the Dinobots, man. Like they had all the cool like gold or what that chrome plating, like with the Stegosaurus, and I was like, damn, dude.
Yep. Pretty damn sweet.
Man.
That's the shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, really good stuff. If anyone's curious, when Devastator attacked the Derby and the Buster, the Nightmares Combiner Transformers. Yeah, I want to go back and read some of that stuff too. I mean, like I said, it's been forever since I've seen a lot of that, the OG stuff, But it's good, man. I'm glad that they're making these things more accessible. Because let's face it, comic books have fallen in the toilet. Holy hell! People put out more videos too, saying how like all these companies are losing money left, right, and center and closing up. Yeah, everyone's getting affected massively now. So.
It's a Batman. They showed the top selling comics of like last month. Like almost all the top 10 is Batman.
No, it's absolute Batman. And I'll tell you right now, they are fudging all the numbers because no one could see the real numbers since it's all in house now. So they're fabricating a lot of it. I'll tell you that right now off the bat, because there really isn't. Real sales aren't happening like they used to, not even close.
No.
Yeah, so even like with let's say Absolute Batman is the number one selling book right now, it's still not doing numbers that these books should have been doing. We'll put it that way.
Let me ask you something. We know Todd's only got the license for a few more months. Do you think it's possible that he'll put out an Absolute Batman figure before the end of his time? Because that's a recent, comic, and I don't know if he has enough time to put.
I'll say, those out. Well, he should have already done it. I'll be honest. I think he should have already done it because, when it did come out, the hype on it was massive, and now
now he's missed the buzz.
Yeah, I don't think he technically missed the buzz, but he is going to be losing that license rapidly. It's going because there's a lot of stores that aren't even carrying his shit anymore, or if they do, they're bringing in like one case, and people are getting infuriated. I'm seeing that online and stuff too. And with the GameStops, how they closed so many of those stores across the United States, now there's even less options and less ways of getting them. So if you don't pre-order certain characters that you want, good luck, pal. Yeah. I mean, we've gotten to that level.
eBay that.
Yeah, and eBay, forget about it. They're astronomical.
500%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really fucking stupid. But I still think there's a small window because I know there's a lot of figures that we're going to be seeing. Toy Fair is happening, I think, next week. I think it's next week. So if he doesn't reveal it during Toy Fair, he's not going to make it. If you see it during Toy Fair, then they should be hitting stores before he loses the license completely. But yeah, that's one that was in high demand. Out of all the really bad Batmans that he did, he released hundreds of them that no one gave a rat's ass about. Absolute Batman, that would be like printing money. So
who in the hell wanted Cowboy Batman? With that terrible jacket?
Nobody. And again, look at the Wonder Woman, that comic book version that was going for like, what was it, $34 when it came out? That she is in like $250 to $300 now, and he will not re-release her, which is the stupidest thing on the planet. Because everyone and their mother would run out and get the damn figure.
It's the same.
It's a woman.
It's the same deal with that Silver Age Robin that was only available on Todd's website, and then he goes and re-releases it in stores as a Jokerized version. But hardly anybody could have got the original, and now it's going for like over $100, and it's fantastic looking.
Yep. Well, and again, this is why he is like brain dead. When I worked for him, everybody was having fights with him too. Because no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do it. It's like, why? Why? Don't you want to make money? Because this is the stuff that people wanted. We gave him a list of things that people wanted, and he kept refusing to for whatever dumb reason. again, I think there's something wrong inside of his brain for sure regarding female figures. Completely. Yeah. I know they said on the docket it looks like there is supposed to be a Black Canary. If he does that, I will definitely get that. That's one of the characters I always liked out of DC, out of the female ones. But God knows what version we're gonna get. I'm pretty sure she's gonna have full pants, knowing him. But hopefully not. We'll see, because she's another character supposed to have fishnets. So we'll see if they do that. I'm surprised he actually did a version of Zatanna that had fishnets, to be honest. But yeah, and again, that's another figure. Good luck finding it, folks. Yeah, but.
And another thing, I think it just depends on how big your Walmart is and how big their collector's section is in electronics. Mine, unfortunately, it's hardly anything. So they haven't restocked that since like November when the Batgirl and Scarecrow line came out. So I haven't seen any of the new figures, anything. But yet I'm watching Roughshod and that guy that does in Pennsylvania. He does toy hunts, and he's got towards everywhere, and he's passed them up. It's things I've never seen. A person goes, "Oh, that's been here for a while," and it's like, you know, it's like Dr. Pig and you know, all the new ones. I haven't seen them in a while yet.
Yeah, I seen where was I? Books a Million. The Elastic Man guy. The pig.
Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, Conan O'Brien looking figure. Was he Black Hawk? I think the guy's name was. Yeah, I seen all them.
His name is Black Hawk.
No, he's like an old character from like the 40s. He's got
wow.
Yeah, it's is he like one of those public domain characters too? Like who was it? The one that that Vaughn guy did.
Oh yeah, he did Black Terror, Black Terror in the Trenches. Yeah,
I've actually
I saw multiple ones of that. Oh, sorry.
I actually got it's a bad condition issue of Black Hawk from like the 40s. It ain't worth anything, or the 50s, and
It's a shame it ain't worth nothing. But yeah, I saw him. I'm surprised, and he comes with a bunch of guns. Comes with machine guns and stuff. But yet he just released like Sergeant Rock had no guns.
What? That's kind of the
had no
guns.
He
had a shovel.
Yeah.
He had a shovel.
Yeah, because we're shoveling all this shit here, and
I'm kind of I'm kicking myself. I passed on it. They had a Sandman on clearance at Target it was like 19, which is it's not really good clearance price. But the things I could do with the suit and the jacket on that figure, that's it. Yeah, I should have got it. But.
Oh yeah, I think I seen him too. Yeah, but it's again,
a lot of people
when money's tight and you found something else that you wanted, and it's like, I'll leave that other shit there.
Yeah, I had to pay $25 this week to renew my GameStop membership, so I couldn't splurge like that.
Yep.
GameStop's got me by the balls.
Well, if you got one going that's by you that didn't close up, you want to kind of.
Oh yeah, according to the managers of my store, we in my town, since it's like the biggest one in Virginia, it's like one of the top stores in the country. So they said there's no way they're going to close.
Well, when they close all the stores, that's when.
Yeah, when the entire company goes. So what you're saying is that'll be the last one to go.
Yeah. So that'll be in about what, a year from now?
Yeah.
Is that what they were saying? Right? I'm pretty sure they said the brick and mortar they want to close up by the end of this year or something.
Man, if they would just get more toys, they could have a bounce back.
Yep, I hear you. But I do want to show. Tommy did send us something else here, and it has to do with what we just saw before. Some of those Transformers. So yeah, coming soon.
These guys. like the Three Stooges. But there's the piggy of the hour. There it goes, Windcharger. What's going on, Windcharger? Hello, Windcharger. Windcharger, you really, eventually, you're going to have to get into the mix here and start doing videos with me. But him and the other guys, I hope that you're doing well. And yeah, no doubt they want snacks. Always something new that has been added. Some of the stuff we'll be talking about at some point. So I did manage to pick up a couple of the original Bondi Go Lions from the Voltron series that eventually wound up coming to America under Matchbox. But yeah, these are a couple of the old school Bondi ones, the blue and the yellow line. And there is a lot of die cast in them, and I will get into it at some point later on. And then down here, a whole slew of new stuff came in. We got the Chitara. We've got the 4-pack, which I've talked about once before. We got Spike Ore, Brady Twins. There's some of the Superman. We got Junkion Jalopy down there. And right over here, I already started to take a quick look at these, but yeah. We got Missing Link, we got Bumblebee, we got Cliff Jumper, and underneath here, we got Optimus Prime. We got these all for a steal. A steal. Unfortunately, it was last of the big money as I'm about to get smashed by Medicare for a hospital bill. Thanks a lot, Medicare. Medicare for all, because, yeah, it sure as hell doesn't pay the bills. But, guys, yeah, we got a whole bunch of cool shit coming up very soon. Looking forward to getting back to doing some of the really cool shit that we do over here on Collectable Past and showing off some cool-ass toys that I 100% do enjoy. Guys, until then, take care of yourself.
Yeah. Really cool stuff.
What a haul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Massively awesome haul. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be a good thing, man. I know he's itching to get some reviews going on those. So, yeah. Keep your eyes out, folks. So hopefully we'll get him in next week for at least one more toy review. Next week, Stone Loki should be back on as well. I think he said he's going to be free for next Thursday. So that's going to be awesome. Have him back on. Again, he showed his Devastator set. Awesome stuff. Yeah. A bunch of cool things. And yeah, if you haven't seen it, go check him out. He does have a new YouTube channel on the figures. So all good stuff. We're going to put all those links out there again as well when he pops on. So I don't have it handy at the moment, but yeah, really good stuff. Shifty, Chris, anything else you guys want to hit, or we're good for tonight?
I'm tapped out.
All right. It's all good, man. All right. So yeah, then we'll wrap this one up, folks. You can stop, please stop. Yeah. It's crazy, man. I was so pissed. They closed one of the ones at like the massive mall that I go to. I'm like, how do you close this one? Unbelievable. But
you still got malls?
Yeah. Dude, the tourists, they come from all over the world over here. They have like, I don't know, 6 or 7 different luggage stores. And people, they come in and they'll just load up in every freaking department store you could imagine, clothes, whatever. And they fly back and they resell all the shit over there, whatever country.
Oh, damn.
Yep. Yeah, it's wild. I see people from Germany, you get South American people, other people from Europe. It's wild, especially during their season. Yeah, it's crazy. I think Blockbuster needs to rebrand themselves as a media store, not just some movie and video game rental business. You know, they never even had to go down the way that they did. They said they weren't really hemorrhaging or nothing like that. They made a decision just to close it up. Someone else, I think it was Netflix. Yeah, they hurt them in a big way. But something else happened, and they just decided, yeah, we'll just close it all up or whatever. It was just pure lunacy because people were still renting. Some of the bigger stores were still making a lot of money. So, again,
well, it's stupid, dude. Like companies like Netflix, how they like. There's no reason why Blockbuster, isn't Netflix right now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's the same. Remember Sears?
They passed on Netflix. Netflix was offered to Blockbuster, and they passed on it.
Yeah, Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying is like they make these stupid decisions and then they just they lose out to like an inferior competitor. Because Sears did that. Like Sears Roebuck started as basically Amazon. Like they were a mail away catalog.
Yep.
And there's no reason why like we don't have Sears instead of Amazon. And it was all because of stupid business decisions.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. There is another mall in a different direction from where I live where they had a massive Sears store and it's been complete. They stripped the whole thing down. It looked like start to redo construction and make it something else, and they left it there. It looks like one of the ghost malls, half of it. And then the other half still has like some businesses and things. I'm like, oh my God, this is like painful to look at.
I love watching ghost mall videos. I love
Dude,
it.
those are heartbreaking.
Did you see it wasn't covered in a video, but it was like a write up where no, it wasn't a video where they were in some mall and they were renovated it and they tore down a wall and there was a complete Burger King from like the 80s that they had just boarded up in a mall and they didn't even know it was there and all the fixtures and everything was behind that wall. It was crazy.
Holy crap. Did they rip down the walls and take the copper pipes and so on?
Yeah. They were just jogging. No, my sister was a controller for a mall here in New Hampshire. And I sent her a video of one of those dead mall videos. And the guys literally went to the movie theater next door. And that was the movie theater where I saw Attack of the Clones with her. And we were making fun of it. And then they go into the mall. Again, this was her mall. She was the controller for it. And it was like all gutted. Like there was like homeless people in there. Like all the shops were gone. The whole place was shut down. And it's so sad, dude. It's like I feel like I've like time traveled or like gone. I've come from a foreign planet or something because like it blows my mind that malls are gone.
Yeah,
it's like they're just gone, man.
Yeah, and a lot of them were built in the 80s, and they only had like 30 years, not even that, and then gone. Just Amazon just killed it.
Yep. Yeah, that's crazy. Man. Yeah, there's a bunch of places I used to go. I used to when I lived in New York. I used to go to Manhattan Mall, and they had like the Suncoast store.
That's where I got the record of Lodos.
Yeah, man, the EB Games or GameStop and shit. And it's like I don't even think any of that shit exists anymore.
No.
Yeah, and you find like really odd stores too that you wouldn't expect to like find like cool shit in. But all the FYEs by me closed. I think there's like one that's left in South Florida, and it's like a 3-hour drive or something.
I would pay to like if somebody like bought one of these dead malls and restored it to what it was in like the 90s, and you just pay an entry fee and you can go in the stores and shop and stuff, or you can just hang out. Yeah. And like be surrounded by like how the better world that we had before, before the bad stuff started happening.
Yeah.
Like the music, the Orange Julius, the food court, the arcades.
Oh yeah, dude, Orange Julius. Oh my God.
The Pretzel Hut.
Shout out Queen Center Mall. Anyway, that's what it was. If you guys ever watched King of Queens, they always show the exterior of that place. I used to go there all the time as a kid. Always eat. It was my local mall. It's still going, but the arcade he went to when he was a kid, that closed over a decade ago. It's crazy, man.
Dude, so there was a toy store in the malls here called KB Toy Store.
Yes.
And they had a limited because they were a smaller store, they had limited like shelf space. So what they did was, I don't know who like, it was probably the funnest job in the world. They had this one guy who like every week or so, or however long, the frequency that I was able to go to the mall, they would have this giant like 5x5x5 cube of plexiglass, and there was like a diorama in there, and it was like 1 week it was like G.I. Joe, the next week it was like He-Man, the next week it was like Ninja Turtles or whatever. And what they do is they'd set up all the figures and like they'd hang like the I remember the Rattler and the Night Raven were hanging from like fishing line.
Yeah, we call it Hasbro and Mattel. Like I was telling you about Walmart, they would do stuff like that so that like it's like an island. It's not really down. You're not down one of the aisles. It's out.
Yeah, it's right in the front. Yeah.
Yeah, but in the Walmart, when you go towards the back, like usually where the figures are, they have like an island now, and on one side you'll have like mostly Hasbro, the other side is Mattel, and on top they have like the glass, and they have like the figures that are in there. And I'm telling you right now,
little colors.
Yeah, there's a couple of them you want to just break the glass because the figures are not out there and hanging on the pegs. They have like rare figures that are behind the glass. I'm like, what the?
Yeah, well, KB didn't have the shelf space.
Yep.
So what they do is they put all the figures out there, and there are these like little fluorescent like little dots with like the letter A or B or whatever. And you'd go up to the register and you'd be like, "Yeah, do you have any B7s or whatever?" And then they'd go back, behind the whatever, and they'd come back out, and they're like, "Yeah, we got Battle Armor He-Man. Here you go."
Oh man, yeah. Bone, what's up, man? Yeah, he had a Night Raven. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, Padre, Papa Cotton, man. Yeah, I hear you, but I think it's still fun to go to some of those stores, like if it is cool shit that you're looking for.
People watch and
well, most of those stores are done. And again, if you got family and stuff you want to take there, because I used to have relatives from out of town. They'd come by and we'd go to the mall, and they'd find cool shit, and we'd all have like a laugh. We'd go by the food court, grab a couple of things, whatever. But yeah, if you're going by yourself in your 50s, and that's. I hear that. Yeah, it's more.
Yeah, I'll be the creepy guy behind the ferns. But like, I like that. Like, I liked just sitting back and people watching or hanging out with somebody. Back when I was able to draw, I used to draw there. At the food court or whatever. But like, that whole thing is gone. Like when I worked in the video game industry, we had the Irvine Spectrum Mall, which was like an outdoor mall. It looked like a Middle Eastern bazaar. And it never quite captured how awesome like the mall at Rockingham Park was, where it was like 3 stories indoor. There were like birds and shit flying around inside. There were like these fake trees everywhere.
Well, that's it too, depending where it is and what because when I go to, they have a whole section there that it's called the rainforest, and it's like a whole thing for it's mostly like for kids and families, where they try to almost make it look like an amusement park kind of thing. And there's like a restaurant inside and all that crap, and they'll make it look like a tropical rainforest, and they'll have music. They'll have like like that shit that they use on the theme park rides to give it like that very specific smell.
Oh yeah.
Like the bromine, or I don't know.
Yeah,
they got a bunch of shit there. The way that it is, and that part of the mall, instead of having like a regular ceiling, it almost looks like a white circus tent that goes all the way up.
Oh wow!
It's really interesting how they did it. Maybe next time I go, I'll go to that side and I'll film.
But you see all those videos. You see all those videos from like the 80s and 90s of like just the people hanging out at the mall, and it's not just kids. There's older people there too. But like,
well, they had like Ferris wheels and shit in some of them. And
the Spectrum.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The Spectrum's got that.
One. What's the one with the horses? The carousel.
Yep.
Yeah,
and an ice skating rink.
Yeah, that mall that was in The Sopranos, that was Willowbrook Mall. When I lived in Jersey, I used to go there every now and then.
Shit!
Yeah, the bus would make one of the stops there, so we'd be like, fuck it, and we'll check out the mall for a little bit, and and they had it there, and then I found out that that's where they were filming, and they filmed there a bunch of times, but it was one of the last ones I think that kept like the carousel, because there are other ones that are around the malls that are around the country that they removed most of them. So.
Yeah, well, and it's like you don't have that opportunity anymore unless you're like into sports. To be like it's not that it's like around crowds, but it's like around people that are interested in doing that are doing things that aren't like just like I don't know like parks or whatever. Everybody's kind of like into their own shit, but when you're like at a mall, you can slow down a little. Be like,
well, especially if you check out like the bookstores and stuff. Like I used to do that. From time
Sharper Image, I'd be sitting on the chair.
Yeah. Check out different things, but like I said, it depends too. It depends where you are. I mean, there are places where I live where I'm like, I really don't need to go to the mall, and unless I have to get something specific, I don't want to go fucking near one. But
you mean like that map that recently came out? That website where you could have a quiet life.
I guess we got more stuff to talk about tomorrow. But on that note, maybe we should wrap this one up. 2.5 hours tonight. Not too bad. We're going to kick it around the horn and see what everyone's got going on. Let me scroll down here. We'll start with...
Listen to me! Get me out of here, you fool! Too late, fools! Say nothing, Baroness. I saw the entire catastrophe.
Ooh, Shifty. That's you.
Oh, pardon me. I'm out of breath. I was on mute. I was running around the house trying to look for some AAA batteries because my mom's Roku remote is on 15% battery life and it's not working too good. And we ain't got no AAA batteries in the house, so I got to go out tomorrow and get some AAA batteries.
Well, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to run and try to catch a mouse or a snake.
Yeah.
No, well, I gotta figure out what that was. Oh, and my favorite thing about malls was the high I'd get when I was just a kid, and I would go in Spencer's Gifts and I'd sneak to the back and I'd look at all the chicks in bikini posters that they would have in the back.
Yes.
That was the best. I love it. Hey, I don't think we have anything going on this week. Do we? Do we have anything going on this week?
I got to hear back from Slasher, but if he's still recouping and all that, we might do another movie. We'll figure something out. In fact, maybe we'll talk after this and see. We'll come up with back.
I hope we can do it on Saturday instead of Sunday because I got things on Sundays. But we'll talk about it.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about it after.
Yeah. Because Sunday night we're on the Real Review 3000 Honstar YT. We got Jackbox one night. And the weekly wrap up, we play What the Dub and Jackpot Games. And if you want to get in the chat and get a game, we can do that. We can have some fun. We always close the show with a murder mystery party or whatever the name of that game is, where you're in the house and actually, if you're in the audience, you can actually win the game. So you can actually get in and actually win. So we'll have some fun. So that's all I got going right now. I may do something here on YouTube pretty soon. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know,
dude. Thank you for being on as always, man. Always a blast. And again, those little shorts were hilarious.
Oh, I got plenty of them, and they're coming. Because get on Grok, everybody. Get on Grok. I know a lot of people has this thing about AI, but I mean, just get your toys out, take a picture. Put on Grok. Go to ChatGPT and high res the picture first. Then take it over the Grok, and then load it up and do like crazy stuff with your toys. Crazy stuff. I mean crazy because Vinnie knows what I'm talking about. You can do crazy.
Oh yeah, stuff. I was putting them in a lot of my toy reviews, but lately I haven't had time and working on the book and stuff. And if I'm going to use them, I want to use them on the comic book stuff to make trailers and things. So, but
you get 50 and 50. You get 50.
I didn't know. Yeah, because for a short time they only gave you 3, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? What's going on?" But yeah, and then he had a lot of glitches and shit because all the hacking, and then God knows who actually owns and runs X because it ain't him. But anyway, we found that out, and we'll find out more about that tomorrow. But before we get into all that stuff, we have another person we got to do some outros for. So here we go.
Hey, Prime, what do you think Megatron's gonna do to Starscream?
Nothing gentle, I would say.
Chris, you got anything going on?
Runtime error 333333333.
Oh shit!
No, just kidding. No, I don't really have anything going. Just work and avoiding exploding buildings. That's
right.
pretty much it.
God, yeah. If you want to know about that, folks, you got to tune in tomorrow on my channel at 5 to find out what he was talking about. Because holy hell, dude!
Yeah, that.
But
yeah,
you get a book too, don't you? You get a book.
Yeah, I got a book, Infinite Chronicles 2. It's on Amazon somewhere.
On Amazon, look for it.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Links should be in the description anyway, and if they're not for this one, they're definitely going to be for the ones for tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I got everyone's stuff. I mean, I copy and paste everything, so from a while ago, and I'm pretty sure I got everybody's stuff. So, but anyway, Chris, thank you so much as always.
Glad thanks for the invite, man.
Oh, dude, yeah, man. Like I said, anytime. And if you are free next week and you want to pop on, just take a couple of photos, at least of the amiibos, and we'll pull them up and we'll show them.
Sweet. All right, we'll do.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, collections are always fun to see. Yeah, man. And okay, there's I gotta go too, but you've heard a lot from me.
Pathetic fools! There's no escape!
So yeah, folks, tomorrow, 5 p.m., we're going to be covering the old 3 million file drop. I don't even think we could say the name on this damn platform, but and a whole bunch of stuff attached to it. If you want to find out a lot of the lunacy, if you haven't looked it up yet yourself, we're going to be hitting a lot of it tomorrow. And oh my God, is it crazy? And it's just every day it's getting even crazier, actually by the hour. Because the information that people are sifting through now and the things that are popping up, I'm telling you, you're going to be like cheering on these other countries to be dropping nukes everywhere. Because at this point, I think that's the only thing that's going to save the world is eradicating everything. It's going to be a dark one tomorrow, folks. I'm just saying, over on the Rumble side. We'll try to talk about something lighthearted before we go there, though. And I'll try to find some funny things to mix it up, so it's not all doom and gloom. But like I said, we do have a lot of good things too coming up, including my projects. So if you haven't seen them yet, definitely sign up for City of Venus too. I know Chris has got some cool stuff in the works as well. So not all hope is lost. We still have it here. We still have some. It's still a good thing. So don't worry about that. And Sunday, I think Sunday is my stream. So if we have to go in a little bit earlier, maybe we'll do that. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. I got to reach out to Slasher and find out if he still needs rest, or if he can't make it on at all. We might do another movie or something. So we'll kick something around and we'll come up with something. But we'll be hanging out, folks. So thank you so much for being here, everybody. Going to the dark side tomorrow a little bit. I mean, again, and I didn't want to get into that political shit anymore, but this thing was just the news is too massive. Like, how do you not talk about this? Because it's just like, it's all of them. We'll just say that. It's all of them. And call the audible. Oh my God. It's not even planned. It's just like, I know some of the things that we're definitely going to hit, and it's going to open up into a whole bunch of shit. So, tune in tomorrow and get ready. Bring your brown pants. Enough said. But everybody, thank you so much for being here tonight. Well, again, all you guys and girls on Tommy's channel, my channel, thank you again for watching. And you know who you are. Much love to everybody. And yes, please, all of our friends who need to recoup, get your rest. Sending good thoughts out there. And everyone, please be careful in this weather, because it's still going to be another week or so of terrible weather out there. So stay warm, stay safe. Don't take shit from anybody. We'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.
You better run, Mojito.
What? I thought you said don't move.
That was before. Now, you run.
Adiós, amigo.